Hello, and welcome. Oh, geez, to another just so fun session of Jump Point, where nothing could go wrong at all. Last time,
This fucking piece of shit.
last time some things
You think
happened.
you're funny, huh? You think?
Yeah, you think you're a funny guy. Yeah, they got the whole squad laughing.
Lamau.
The straightest face. Last time, the party met Drukniki, the Duel Master, and played and tested their new card game, Dire Hit. Morn was given a deck that had a depiction of Captain Brawl, and he learned a little bit about his legend. After a brief visit to the Celestine Bakery, the party followed up on the urgent Nagi, who gave them some information on the locations that his friends have spotted Veray in the past few days. The party decided to head to the Man at War to see if they could spot Veray, possibly. But Aumin looked across the street and saw Jezebel spying on two nobles, a Nakri and a Betha. The party followed Madame Nakri down Noble Street, but they were unfortunately spotted by Addis's henchmen sent to guard her. And that's where we are right in initiative, as two of our party members are down.
With the sickness.
With the sickness. They're so down with the sickness.
They're tight.
Definitely not down in rolling saves.
Some bodies hit the floor. They're cerebral with it.
Yeah, they're
right off the
definitely cerebral. You know, some bodies have hit the floor. Oh, yes, they have. As we start, Giles clinging on to life, but barely. We start at the top of the round, or with Morn's turn. Gimme.
I think we start on Morn's turn.
Yeah.
Guys already made a save.
Yeah.
And then Jezebel showed up, and I don't know that.
Perfect timing. Give me 1 second. Sorry.
You're perfectly fine. Gimme, you're on deck.
I know what I'm gonna do. I've been thinking about it for a week.
I'm sure.
Watch me say that, and then Morn does something, and I have no idea what to do.
No, you didn't post the Everlong.
Dude,
the Everlong
not gonna lie, when
SoundCloud
you're
cover?
recapping,
Not
it's
gonna
like
lie,
at least
it's-
it
It
gave
did?
that sort of like oh, things are definitely in trouble for the gang right now. But it was like in that lighthearted manner where it's like, yeah, things are gonna
How
be
are they
okay
gonna
anyway.
get out of this one?
A little like, nothing ever bad happens, and they'll get out of this just fine.
All right, we're still back. My plan hasn't changed since last week.
Okay.
Okay.
That means mine hasn't either.
Oh, and since we're here, I may as well roll initiative for
You
For
do.
Madame
She's
Nakri.
13.
no, for Madame Nakri. Continue, sure. Continue.
I'm going to shoot her escort here. We're gonna aim for. Let's go just like the calf with one of his legs. Try to bring him down, but I'm not murdering this guy.
Okay. I get it. You don't want to kill this guy in cold blood.
And I do have an advantage from Vex.
That's right, you do.
Yeah, you've been shooting him the whole time.
Come on, hot table.
Let's go natural 19.
Option 19
Nice.
definitely does it. Sorry, I have to pull up so many fucking stab blocks right now, so just
It's
I forgot.
25, but
If I forget.
Yeah, I forgot we were in combat actually.
Yeah, I forgot we're in combat.
It's going great for me, the DM. I'm winning. So
Truly.
Sorry,
real.
completely
Okay,
forgot.
so 25 then. Okay, cool. Yeah. And you do have Vex, so you can sneak attack. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So get the dice here. Roll the damage. A 9 on the D10 and a 4.
Okay.
And a D6 for the sneak. Plus 4. Yeah, we're killing this guy. He's going down.
How much
But we're not
damage?
killing him. It's non-lethal.
It's non-lethal copium. How much damage is it?
You're killing this guy.
18.
18. So
Sorry. 16.
16.
17.
So like,
I'm good at math.
yeah. So I have to make a choice here because I know that you're trying to go for non-lethal, but just to be transparent,
But do I want to honor that? This
Our-
guy dies anyway.
our bugbear friend is looking very rough.
Listen, it's not my fault I rolled nuts.
Yeah, you've been chunking this man a lot. And
this turn in particular.
And
Way off.
okay, so this is what I'll say. We will honor this. He only has 4 HP, so he is in a very bad shape. If it comes around to another round, he will bleed out and die. Before he gets any like help or he gets stabilized. You have essentially,
Below 3 death save.
yeah, we'll essentially roll a death save for him. Even though NPCs don't do death saves or whatever, we will give him a death save. Only one. He fails, dead. Succeeds, he's stabilized. But for now, we'll keep the red dot on him.
Fuck
And
that
maybe
guy in
we'll-
his whole lineage.
And we'll essentially say he's knocked. We'll put the arrows with the kneeling guy on him. He's looking pretty bad. But yeah, that is your turn. Anything else for your turn?
Freaking. I'm gonna spend my bonus action to be dope. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna jump across this building. I think I can do that if I go like this way.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm going to let's see. I was right here, I think, right?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what,
I'll go
20, 30 feet of movement?
I'll go
Yeah,
here and then just cunning action hide.
for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't make you roll an acrobatics check for that. It's pretty close. And you spent, what, like 15 feet of your movement on this one building here? So, like, yeah, you're chilling. Yeah,
21 on the self.
21 on the south. Perfect. Demi, it is your turn. Autumn, you're up. Or you're on deck.
No, he's not. That's the problem.
Real.
I probably would have said something to Jezebel as I was going, but too late.
Yeah, we can get to it on her
What would
turn.
you want to say?
Something like just like hang back and keep tailing. Like, don't get involved yet, but we'll see. I can't decide exactly what I want to say to him, so it's fine.
That's all fine. I want to put Giles where I am, and I'm about to leave. The fuck is the Doom soundtrack queued up? All right, I'll roll.
Why
with it.
not?
Yeah, why not? Demi puts 2 fingers to the mouth and whistles and says, "Kettle, here, boy." Willow, stay with him. And I'm gonna reach down and put my hand crossbow and a case of crossbow bolts in Giles' hand and just say, "Hang on. If anyone comes to get you and it's not our friends, fucking shoot them. And then I will. I'm gonna run. Let's see if I can do this. Bonus action. Dash. To get to here. I think that's right, yeah. That's 80 feet. Is it just Nockrey and the Bugbear in charge? Or does it seem like these other two lizard
you don't know that.
dudes are...
Well, all you've seen is that the
Right. Are any of these guys taking directions or orders from someone out here?
it was the bugbear for now. For some, you did hear the two Ciceron speaking in Dragonic as well, coordinating possibly. But when you walked past these, you can see that they're in like a specific like defensive formation on this street.
I don't know how much insight it would offer in addition to this, but like, I mean, while you're running over here and doing all that, you probably see me shoot and jump over the roof at that guy.
For sure.
Right. I think I've been... I don't know if I've been paying too much attention, but I have seen him taking hits as he's backing away.
You're the only one that I've shot.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Now I've put myself in a very terrible spot, actually. But that's fine. I will raise my hands and I'll shout, Rule 3, I want to surrender. 2 of my friends are down, 3 of yours are down. We can stop this.
Who are you speaking to?
I'm just shouting it loud enough for anyone on the roof to hear.
Okay. I need you to do one thing for me. Give me persuasion check here.
Oh, we love a good persuasion check.
The DC for this,
Yeah, give me that.
we've killed, they're not down. These 3 guards are dead. We've killed 3 of this guard. We have this bugbear in dire straits. Technically the leader. The DC here is going to be 17. This charisma.
Okay. I have a +4 to persuasion. I'm
Sure.
not proficient, but I'm charismatic as fuck,
I believe.
which means I need a 13 or higher.
I'm praying.
10 on the die.
Yeah, never mind.
I think you see the bugbear look angrily like, make sure you take care of them. However, what I will say, Do you look toward Madame Nokri in this moment? Or are you only looking, just gesturing in this center, this connection of streets?
I don't think specifically, no.
Okay. Well, that's all I'll say. You hear the bugbear kind of yell out,
I
and
might see her, but I'm kind of just like, I'm looking at the bugbear and then also all of the guards around me like, hey, I'm giving up. Fucking one of you stop. Any of you stop.
I think in this moment, he's like, I think more focused on getting Madame Nokri out of this situation. It's like, make sure you repel them. Get the target out. And you can already see that he is like, he's not gonna be able to stand up, basically, with how his leg looks. So he's just given an order here. It's going to be the guard's turn. The one that is fighting Euthea has to make a choice.
Do we want to say that I used my action for that? Because I would, if I still have it, I'd hold it.
For sure. I'll allow you to hold an action.
I've made my declaration, and then he's like, he seems to not be taking it, so I'm holding an action if anyone makes an untoward move towards Autumn or Giles specifically. Thea can handle herself. But
Yeah.
Autumn or Giles specifically, then I will draw and shoot.
For sure. The one toward Euthea has to make a decision, a call here. As Dave and John Brazilian are down, he needs to make a choice. Let's roll a straight luck check here.
Sorry, for some reason I thought you meant the dude.
This guy here?
Yeah, I thought you meant he was rolling the luck. Wait, what?
Yeah, he is rolling something. Don't
Oh,
worry
he is.
about it.
He just fucking tapped on my shoulder and was like, "Oh, you gotta roll luck."
No.
Bastard.
Hey,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
That's,
I
you're
hey.
gaslighting me.
You just gaslit me.
He's gonna make an attack roll against
That's,
Euthea.
that's crazy. You should not listen to that boy.
Yeah.
No, that's my lesson learned.
He's gonna make an attack
I
roll
should know
against
better.
you. For
He's
20
swinging?
on Thea. He like
This dumbass.
looks desperate. I think he hears the call to like move, but I think he's more looking at his friends around him and like ignoring that call. He's going to attack Euthea for a 20 to hit, doing 5 piercing damage to you.
Made a wrong choice, buddy. Oh, jeez.
Yeah?
What are you looking like? What are you looking
How
like?
you looking?
Oh shit. Ooh. Okay.
How's Thea? Shut up.
Ooh.
I just saw the number 2 pop up on her screen.
Oh god. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I was
Don't
gonna say,
out me like that. What do you
I'm
mean?
Yeah, no.
pretty close to half my health.
Oh god.
Ooh.
No, don't worry, we're doing fine. We're doing
Yeah,
great.
we're doing
It's
so
fine.
great. We're doing awesome. On him, if you would, a death saving throw.
God, I'm nervous about this.
It's okay. If you want to roll it to me, if you want a little more extra drama, that's fine. Or if you just want to just put it out.
Roll it just to
bud.
Josh.
Yeah.
I should have not rolled that.
I was about to agree with Dylan. Just don't tell us next one.
Yeah. I don't like
Now it's
that.
even worse. Just don't.
Okay. A death save.
Yeah, we know
Wait,
he
is
has
that
one
two? Is that
fail,
2
and that's it.
fails?
That's one
That's
fail
just the first
for
fail.
each of you. One fail for the each of you.
Yeah.
It's going to be Jezebel's turn. You said something to Jezebel, right? In this moment, right? You said to hang back.
Yeah, like as I'm jumping across, it's more of a glance where it's like very clear, like don't get involved. What I'm thinking that I can't
Did you drop down
communicate
on
quick
high?
enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
Okay.
But I can't communicate quick enough as I'm jumping across through like Thieves' Cant or something. He's just like, which is why I'm shooting unless, but above table, it's like, if this goes south and we need someone to save us, you're the trump card, but otherwise, like, just chill.
You see her kind of look at you, kind of eye her, and like, you know, it's almost unspoken, right? She knows that she has not been seen yet. So she will wait and see what happens in this interaction. And kind of go to the side of this, still where she's hidden behind this building. That'll be her turn. It is the bugbear's turn. The bugbear, like I said, is in a bad way. We're just gonna roll one roll here. He will succumb to his wounds if he fails his death saving throw.
Kinda higher.
You see the bugbear kind of grit his teeth, you know, still bleeding from his leg. He's not gonna stand up. He kind of tries to move away a little bit, but he still seems to be up. Thea, it's your turn. Giles, you're on deck. Actually, it's not your turn. It's Madame Nockery's turn. Sorry, because I didn't
Okay.
shuffle the turn order.
Nobody touches me. I'm good.
You said for everyone to stop, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Demi, right? Madame Nockery's gonna make a little decision here. You rolled a 14, right, on your persuasion?
Yeah, total 14.
Okay. You see Madame Nockery, you know, bronze-scaled dragonborn, looks toward you and like eyes these men. Like,
You wouldn't hurt a white girl.
I forgot you're still in the glam. Give me an insight check in this moment.
Okay.
The people who are right here, so Morn, if you're still looking from this vantage point, and Demi.
I got a 4.
4, that's not good.
I've got shit inside.
You can't tell.
Telling you, we have a soul link on the die. I rolled a 4 on the die, but that's an 11.
11? Okay, 11's right what you needed. A 4
That's wild. I
For
rolled
you,
a 3
Demi?
and got a 4.
for you, Jimmy. You can't really tell like what she's thinking in this moment. For you, Morn, as you peek over the kind of edge of this building, you remember something. These men are not her attendant. You remember seeing this bugbear the other day. You remember seeing the Cicerone the other day. These are Addis's men. She doesn't really have a dog in this fight, right? She doesn't really have they were sent here to protect her, basically. And you can see her thinking over that in this moment of like, do I help them or not? Trying to keep me safe from these people, but if I just cut and run right now, you know, what of it? I think that's what you see in this moment. And she kind of calls out to you, Demi. Well, You've already killed some of these lovely gentlemen. And it would be a shame for more to meet an untimely end, so... I think if you have a deal, something to offer me, I can simply send them on their way back to their employer. But if you mean to harm me, then they will do their job. Am I clear?
I just told you I was surrendering.
You see her, then cast Healing Word on the bugbear. Healing him for 5. Well, wait. 8. You see the wound on his leg bleed a bit less. And enough to where he can stand up. She's... And you, sir? You and yours can go on your way. And you see him look confused at Madame Nockery. Like, are you... What if they... Are you... She kind of holds a hand up. I can take care of myself. Make sure this doesn't go back to Mr. Addis. This whole situation. And you see her reach into a bag, hand a pouch to the bugbear. It's like, fine. All right, Lot, move out. And he once again looks back toward Madame Nockery and exits back onto Kozar Street. And the others do the same. You see the Cicerone that's over on him, kind of like pull back from Aerith and move up onto Noble. And the rest, one by one, follow the bugbear and exit in separate ways on the street. You see the one that is still right here, looks at you, Thea, looks like he's about to make a choice here. If he still wants to continue.
He's got a little bit more of a dog in the fight.
he does have a bit more of a dog in the fight. In this moment, because that is the end of Madame Nockery's turn. In this moment, Thea, what do you do? He's still actively engaged with you.
I don't really want to piss anyone off and start killing people. If we're like surrendering, can I just give him a big old hug?
And be
like, buddy, let's be friends.
I think that'll be a speaker heavy thought.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
reaching out. He will.
yeah. How about you give me a persuasion check with a DC
You will
22?
Hear from this guard, she's reaching. Like,
yeah, give me a persuasion check here, and get a nat 20.
Doing this with 2 HP as well is like, wow, this is something else. This is
It's fine.
game.
Tables gonna be hot.
Get a nat 20 on this, and we'll see if he's like, oh, I'll take a hug.
No, it's a perception. That's a perception. You persuade.
Thank God.
No. It's fine. We're still taking that. We're still taking that nat 1. What do you add to this? What do you add to what's your charisma score?
Huh?
What's your charisma?
0.
Persuasion bonus.
So it's just a nat 1. Interesting.
So it's just one. It's a nat 1 for a total of 1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what do you
Christ
do in this
alive.
moment? Do you reach out to him and like kind of say like, "Hey, I need you to
I just
play this out."
Listen, I know you just stabbed me just now. I know that it hurt. But listen, let's just be friends. Let's cut all this crap out. Who needs fighting anyway? You know? Let's be buddies. I just open my arms and go to give him a big old hug.
Well, I would be convinced.
I need you in this moment.
Surrounded by my dead friends, I'd be like, you know what?
Yeah, and you know what? He's like, you know
She's
what?
just a Gemini. I can't blame her.
Yeah, she's a Gemini, as he looks at Dave and John on the ground here, and the other guy that's in the kind of this drainage part, he does not seem to want a hug, but it is your turn. So that hug
Oh, it
could
didn't
be,
work? The crit fail didn't work?
Yeah, that's crazy. The hug could be a bit something else. What do you do? He seems still agitated.
Well, what he doesn't know, that in my other pocket is a knife.
Oh,
And I
God.
didn't want to hug anyway.
There's so many things you could have done.
Yeah, true. Give
Jesus
me an
Christ.
attack roll at advantage.
I can count on 7 different hands.
I don't have enough. I can't.
You kill him.
Yeah, I think
Go ahead.
Aaron's
Murder.
Aaron's already going over to like Autumn and is looking down. Giles, there's no one else over here. So yeah, you
Go
do
ahead.
that.
Go ahead, do a war crime. Pretend you're surrendering. Go
Yeah,
for
give
it.
me give me some damage here.
Cry.
Yeah, he like still has this number. You're like, hey man, like we can just embrace. It's all love, and just you pull the dagger and just sink it into his side.
Yeah.
Do you say anything
You'll
to
be
him?
together forever.
I'll just be like, we could have just hugged, you know?
No one else sees that.
Aerith does.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Aerith looks. Yeah, I'm
man.
gonna roll for Aerith because she's gonna go look toward Autumn like, real fast. We'll just see. Are you trying to be stealthy with this?
Stabbing?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you?
I'm
are you
trying.
You're going for a hug and.
I'm
getting
trying
them
to
in
go
the-
for the hug and stab.
Okay, yeah. Give me a stealth check. Just for me. Give me a stealth check.
This is where I roll a nat 20.
Check just
In
for
what
all of us.
world?
Close enough.
I think from this angle, Aerith can't see like what's going on. You see that she's more like trying to like looking, tending to Autumn. You are successfully kind of just stab this guy, and you hear what Kettle did see.
Real quick, just no correlation to what's going on right now. Just a question for me.
Mhm.
What alignment is there?
What alignment?
Yeah, what alignment is this? The
Lawful good.
Chaotic evil?
yeah, what
perhaps?
is chaotic good? I don't know. Oh yeah, what alignment?
Oh, wait,
is-
what? Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
that was chaotic neutral
for you.
behavior.
Yeah, what alignment? Chaotic neutral? What is she?
Where do I find that?
No, Chaz, like,
Uh-oh,
you know,
she didn't do that.
You know
didn't pick
the
one.
Yeah, I know. Where do I find it? I don't remember what I fucking chose.
I think it's in background, maybe.
It's a
oh,
It's in
yeah,
description.
description on your character sheet.
Oh, I chose lawful good.
Interesting.
Yeah,
No
that-
way.
Interesting.
That's what I would have guessed.
That
That's what I
is-
would've- No, it's not.
It's quite the choice. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we were all thinking. That's what we were all
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah, lawful good. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
That checks out.
That was
That's
the
the
lawful
lawful
good
thing I've ever
decision
seen.
making.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I was just curious. It's not because of anything that just happened.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is why all cops are bad, all right?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Dude, hey, Gab, this is a-
When you work for the biggest organization.
I mean, hey, Thea thinks she's lawful good for sure. but-
Thea is just living in her own delusion.
Yeah, well, I mean,
That's fine.
In a way, she still is.
The most lawful
Depends on
good
what
dagger
you
girl I've
would
ever met.
describe as
Real.
lawful.
I will say Kettle did see what you did.
Kettle didn't move when I told
Not
him to.
Kettle.
Oh yeah, that's
I
right. You're right.
figured-
You're right. You're
I
right.
figured
you're right.
out
Yeah,
why
let me-
the weapon mastery for Nick is phrased like that. So weird.
It's
Because they changed
so weird.
the light property to just have multi attack built into it.
Bingo.
So if you're dual wielding, you can actually make 3 weapon attacks at level 1.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah. Are they all
Pretty
effect?
sure.
Are they all? Yeah, it's a little dicey, but we'll get into that later.
No, you still only get the extra attack from light.
No, you're right. You're right. It's
Yep.
just it's just part of the action instead of costing your bonus. You're right.
Bingo.
why it's
So
phrased
it's
that
free.
way.
It frees
Yeah,
up
that's
your
why it's
bonus
phrased that way.
action. So like if you're a monk, it's really good because like yeah, I'm just gonna bonus action punch you or flurry your blows. Here we are.
I saw
I'll punch
that,
you in real
and
life.
Daisy is biting her lip, and then turns. Is Madame Nockery still here?
Yes, Madam Nockery.
Okay.
Madam Nockery.
I realized that I'm looking like that was the hottest thing I've ever seen, and then just immediately like, oh right,
Yeah, Madam Nockery
Anyway.
stands over here as we exit initiative.
If you say so.
Unless you think something else might happen.
No, it's fine.
I don't know.
We can always re-enter it. It's fine.
We very well could.
No, please.
Meanwhile,
But here we are.
we should probably still be in turn based if there are death saves going on.
Correct. What I'll say is it fucking just cleared. I hate it. I hate it here. I know it
mean,
was Giles and then
Giles'
Anna.
turns next.
Yeah.
yeah.
It is Aerith's turn here. She has to make a medicine check, right, to stabilize. I think it's a DC 10,
12.
DC 12. Okay, 12.
It's not hard, but it's
Yeah, for our
That's what she said.
for
You
our
gotta know a little bit more than what a band-aid is.
Yeah. Wisdom. She has 2. We're praying. Nice, dirty 20. Anna, not up, but not making death saving throws. So stable.
Should I set like my health to 0 so I don't have
Set
like
yes, set your health to 0.
Okay.
We'll put this on you for now.
Actually, I might have to add it. I might have to put it to 1, but I'll just keep it in my head that I'm
For
not
sure, yeah.
alive,
You're not
actually.
you're not up yet. Next was the beginning of the turn order. So Giles, I need you to make a death saving throw.
Yes, sir.
It's a success.
We love to see it.
You already
Next is-
failed one,
Oh,
right?
now,
Yeah.
now he rolls the good
Truly.
good death saving.
Listen,
yeah. I think he's gonna have
listen.
one
We
down.
say that, but if he nat once, he's just dead. So
Someone has to get
but
to
then
him
I
when
also
he's
have an
turns.
equal chance to get a nat 20, alright?
that's true.
Keep
Do
believing
that.
that, buddy.
That is how it works.
That is.
Okay. Morn, it is your turn in this moment. What do you do? You see that
Yeah,
Madame
they're
Nockery is
fast. They
called
cleared
off.
out in 6 seconds. They're crazy with it.
Yeah, she did hand them a stack though. You saw that.
Definitely don't see Thea murder this dude in cold blood, callously, like a serial killer.
You know,
It's fine. I'm lawful good.
lawful good.
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking. True.
Yeah, true.
Thank God for that.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go up over the side of this building and point gun at Nockery. After I load in another bullet, which I need to go to my inventory actually and mark that I've shot like 4 times. Let's go
For
do
sure.
that.
I always forget to do it during session, and that's like the last thing I do on D&D day. Is like, I shot this many times. I have this much ammo now.
Yeah, we're running low. I fish around for a bullet, put it in. Aim gun at Nockery.
Sure.
So where's Veray?
Oh, we're going to do this right here? That's your plan?
I don't care who knows where he is. That's your issue.
Well,
The whole city of Brawl can know for all I care.
I just shrug and also pull out a gun.
Not gonna follow you down any alleyways, not to any locations you like. But I also won't kill you, so seems like a fair trade.
well, I do love a fair trade. How about this?
Counter offer.
How about this? Oh, you're working with a world-class swindler right now.
We're
That's what I
negotiating.
heard.
Yeah.
Was when we were all up in these businesses that you were a master businesswoman. Is right? No. What did we hear? We heard that you couldn't move product, and that you were bad at dealing.
I don't know who told
and that
you
were
that.
overcharged.
I don't know who told you that, but you're sorely mistaken.
You
So,
wouldn't.
the plan is to accost me right here. I've sent away Addis's hounds. That clears up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That was a mistake.
That clears up your friends over there who are looking worse for wear. And
They've been through worse.
you have a.
Did you go to school on Brawl?
Oh, certainly not. You want to get to Mr. Veray. Funny thing is, I don't have
Stop
any.
stalling.
I don't have any allegiances to this man. On a few dealings here and there.
And you won't
Perfect.
mind selling them out.
Oh.
So let's say I perhaps, I don't know, cover the first ship out of here. And you just tell me where he is.
Give me a
Take your
persuasion.
business
Give me a,
somewhere a little more stable. Sure.
give me a charisma. A charisma check that you think is appropriate here.
Okay. Just a 10.
10. You see her look toward you and kind of call your bluff.
It's a 10 with help.
I only rolled one die.
That's crazy.
Am I being helped? I don't.
Well, I'm trying to help you. But it's kind of up to Josh.
Yeah.
Whether or not I'm helping enough to give advantage.
I would say you convinced her to exit you all from mortal peril. So no.
10's fine. Middle of the road.
You see her like
And all above table. That was a persuasion check, not a
Sure.
deception.
persuasion check. You see her look at you like, huh. You don't seem to have thought that far ahead. So, again, I could offer some information. You know, so that it doesn't, but you need to give me some assurances that it doesn't come back on me. That I was just accosted by some vandals.
Yes, well, I can give you all the assurances I can, but you did send away Addis's men, so
I gave them a little. Enough.
the
for them
bugbear in
not to say anything.
particular seems particularly loyal. So
You are correct. Addis has been accosting me for some days about a deal. And you can see that she's very relaxed in this moment. Even though you have a gun pointed at her and Demi has one too, she seems to have control in this moment. As we move toward you, Thea. You can go over to Giles in this moment. It is a DC 12 medicine check to stabilize Giles.
I.
Save me.
You can move over
I'm sorry,
to him.
buddy. I'm sorry, buddy.
Still
She's
right at
really
that high, bro.
I tried.
Like, can't get a womp womp.
A womp, indeed.
Exactly.
You gotta roll something to see if Jezebel was going to still stay hidden. Oh, no, she's not. She's gonna walk out. Say, hey, lady. And like, you see Naki like in a surprise moment, like, and who are you? How about you just, I don't care about any of whatever they want. I need to have words with you. I'm looking for
Gun's
somebody.
Now, pointed at Jezebel.
I need to know more about the person that your Veray has in his employ. You see Naki kind of like, they all want things. She looks,
And what do you want, Nakri?
well, I would want some compensation for my troubles, or we could make an arrangement. Mr. Veray has some things I would want from him, and if they were taken or negotiated from him, that would be a win for me. What is it that you want from Mr. Veray as she points toward you, Morn? And you see her looking over toward, and again, the setting is, but we don't have to be right here. Your friend's not looking so good. She looks across the way. Aerith in that moment is going to try and move over here. Toward Giles, and she has to make +2 on wisdom. Oh, I don't like this dice game. That's a 9.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't worry. It's okay. Still got another roll for a death saving throw, you know? It's fine.
Surely I didn't.
It's okay. I'm optimistic.
Let me see how far the range on this thing is. Jeez, she has to go so far to do this. It's like, well, how about this? I know this is a tense situation and things are happening. And you all want information on Veray and his dealings, etc., etc. How about this? How about I offer you something as a gesture of good faith? Your friend over there is looking hurt. Your friend is looking hurt.
Don't react.
How about I help him? And we can have that be a gesture of good faith. And we can talk in a neutral setting with less prying eyes, somewhere not near High City. Your choice. TikTok, your friends.
You talk too much
Oh,
without
I
saying
know.
anything.
oh, I know.
Answer
What's
the
up?
fucking question.
What do you want?
I want Veray. I want to know where he keeps his shit.
He has a few places. A home in High City, and some other locations within Middle City, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know where that one is. What?
You, Demi didn't react to the friends looking hurt, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. On opposite, that's the thing that makes more crack. And I'm gonna walk up over towards you. You'll be like, yeah, you got this. And I'm gonna keep going past you towards Autumn.
Okay. What I'll say is,
I rolled really high on my deception. I want a break right now.
what did you roll?
She said your friends are hurt. I rolled like an 18 on the die.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 1. So
Yeah, makes sense.
I had more of a reaction to Jezebel coming around the corner.
Yeah. You see her kind of like, that is all I can give you in this situation right now.
The information that you gave me is that you know where these places are and that you're not telling me.
I obviously I don't feel comfortable being in this open area. I need
bet
you.
not.
I need you, Demi, in this moment to give me an insight check. Not
Okay.
toward Madame Nokri, but toward
Oh,
the
person
Goliath
that's 15
woman.
feet away.
Yes,
That's a nat one.
to the tall woman.
Get
the 6
in
foot
jail.
tall Goliath
Jail
woman
1,000 years.
that is very within striding distance of Madame Nokri. I think you're focused on the conversation, like, this tense situation with Nokri. You don't see. She was already making strides over to her. And you just
I shoot her.
see.
I shoot her.
Okay.
I was so dead. Oh, it's Jova.
Yeah, sure. Make the attack.
Does a 16 hit?
It would.
What did he mean by that?
He's talking about the floor.
This fucking guy.
It's wood.
But you see her turn toward you, and you see the runes, and you've seen these runes because you've seen things. The runes that are around her wrists
I'm
Glow.
talking here.
glow red, and you see kind of a barrier appear around her. Fine. Did you see like the bullet kind of just graze off that and hit the building to the left
Wait
of
your
her?
fucking turn.
Who even are you? And you can see that the knife was about to be drawn on Jezebel. Oh. Am I in between something? Are you two having a fight? Morn, what are you doing in this moment?
Yeah, I'm walking up here. I see that Giles is surrounded by Dog, Willow, Thea, Aerith. I'm gonna go to Autumn.
Sure. Onum's stable. But yeah,
And I'm gonna wrestle around in my pouch here, and I'm gonna pull out a potion of healing.
for sure.
Lift his head up and pour it down his throat.
Yeah, give me the roll.
That's a 4 on the die, so
Yeah.
8.
So 2d4 plus 2, right?
Yeah, sorry, 6.
Yeah, cool.
My D&D Beyond crashed, so we're going
Heck
back.
yeah. You love
Nice.
that. Yeah, you're back up with the border. Autumn, you're back up.
We rolled a 1 on an API check.
we would. Sorry.
No.
Autumn, you are up. What do you do in this moment as Morn's kind of administered health potion to you?
I think
Hey, on him.
it's like Autumn's eyes open and Morn's like, hey. Autumn's just like it's still in
He's like,
panic.
"Hey,
He's still
you're finally
completely
awake."
elevated, like because he was knocked out mid fight. I mean,
Trying to
kind
cross
of
the
at
border,
the
right?
beginning of it.
Waking up swinging.
Yeah, so he just pops straight up and he's just looking around and he sees like the group around Giles, and he doesn't even say anything to Morn. He just like does like a slow, like he doesn't even really come to his feet as much as he like sprint crawls like he's going upstairs as like a 10-year-old,
Yeah.
over to like Giles, and then I don't know if I can cast a spell right now, but
Give me, what I will say is you may, but you're going to take 2 points of exhaustion.
okay,
Wild.
I'll cast this
Yeah,
on Giles.
you make your way over to Giles here, and like through like just being awake, you clutch the black feather and cast Cure Wounds on him. Giles, you're back up.
As soon as Giles regains consciousness, he remembers in the dark void, he remembers hearing a voice saying, "Don't let them take you." And as he sort of
Did you hear the other part where it was anyone who's not our friends?
I'm getting to that. All right.
Alright, just want to make sure that you, the player, don't twist my words so that you kill
Yes. Yes, yeah. All right. So, as Giles is sort of, I guess waking up, he sees these shadowy sort of blobs, right? And is like, like he can't make out any details. He's just trying his best to just be alive in the moment. But he remembers the words so much. And he feels something in his hand. And it feels of like a crossbow. Doesn't necessarily know like whose it is, right? Just knows that just from feel alone, that's what it is. And I'm just gonna do a roll really quick. All right.
Sure, yeah. I think for you, Giles, you heard those words, but it sounded like those words were echoing in a hall. In a large stone hall. As you awaken. Now, what are you rolling in this moment?
Oh no.
So we roll an insight,
Yeah.
and in this moment,
Natural.
he
God.
is extremely petrified. So the immediate thing he does is pick up the crossbow and shoot it at one of the blobs.
D4?
I'm gonna roll a d6 for this one here.
Okay.
What's one?
What?
There's no
A
way.
misfire? 5. Oh god.
Giles is gonna shoot at Aerith. And I need Aerith to make a
I mean, oh no.
what was it? Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, that's right. And hey, well, it's an attack roll, right? Unless you're doing a spell.
Yeah, it would be an attack roll.
It's an attack roll, yeah. So yeah, just make the attack roll. It should be
And proficiency.
Yeah, dex proficiency. Yeah, you're
you're
proficient with hand
proficient
crossbows
in
for sure.
this weapon.
Simple weapon. So
Yep. Plus
Oh
what?
god, I'm trying to remember where the hell my fucking proficiency is. Oh, there it
D20
is. Okay,
D20
yeah,
plus
I'm
two.
stupid.
D20 plus 2.
It's 2. Everyone has +2.
So it's was it proficiency in Dex? You said? Right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. Proficiency and dex.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, geez. You see, she moves out of the way. Boy, she did not have mage armor on. I made a point of saying that last session.
yeah. So
Woo!
Morn runs over here, helps Autumn up. He's like trying to talk to him. Autumn rushes over, picks up Giles, and the first thing Giles does is point a crossbow and shoot at Eric. Morn's gonna try to charge at you and fucking tackle you.
Yeah, sure. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Giles like
trying
in
to
this
ignore this.
Giles in this moment of like, you know, just panic. He's screaming, you know, he's like, get away from me. Get the fuck away from me. You know, and then all of a sudden he just gets like the thing he's sitting up, right? Like on the
Yeah.
ground. And then he just has his chest shunted into the ground from he doesn't realize it's Morn, but it's from Morn.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch you.
Don't knock him back out.
I don't know if that's
How much
possible.
damage? How much damage are we
Oh,
doing
God.
here?
I'll make an attack roll.
Yeah,
first.
an attack roll just to make it. And you're not a monk, so it'll just be a raw strength damage.
Yeah, it rolled a 3, so it connects, but you don't feel it.
Okay.
I restrain myself just in time. Like he just came back. But I am angry.
Full wind up. Very slow place it on the chest.
Yeah, you see Aerith like pull back, like, and
Or she catches the arm, even maybe.
stop.
I'm gonna do another roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have
Yeah.
to be aware of what's going on now.
Yeah, Giles now after like about 10-15 seconds of panic, he all these shadowy blobs turn into more detailed figures and realizes it's all of his friends surrounding him. And sort of immediately reflecting at what looking at the hand crossbow he now sees, he just immediately starts tearing up and puts his hands in his face.
As we move over from the scene across the street, we're back to Demi, Jezebel, and Nokri here. You've just
I'm
shot.
hearing this, and it's taking so much not to just leave. I'm actually gonna roll against myself to see if
Sure.
I do. I will say that my commitment to this bit is going to be well, no, I'll roll 2 insights, and then this one will be back, and this one will be here.
Sure.
All right. Managed to. I hear it. I shut it out. I continue pointing the small blue revolver at Jezebel, and I just with the motion for her to take a step away from Madame Nokri.
I think.
Sort of keep it pointed at both of them generally.
Yeah, I think you're still in your disguise. She's like, who even are you?
Who's asking?
Jezebel. You can see that she has not taken a bit aback from Madame Nokri, and that the rage kind of in her blue eyes is pointed toward you in a moment. Like, as you see those,
Wait your turn. We ask my question, and then you can ask your question.
Give me a persuasion
Where's
check.
his house? The persuasion against Jess?
Yeah, against Jezebel.
Oh, okay. Not bad. 21.
You see the runes that kind of circled around her fall off. Like, sure, ask away.
You said he had a house in High City.
Oh, yes.
Just an address. That's all I need.
Fine. She will give you the address.
Do I believe that it's correct?
Give me an insight check.
Okay. Nat 1 for a total of 2.
It's unfortunate.
Can't read her at all.
No. I think what you do see is an honesty here. Like, sure.
I'm
you can,
seeing honesty.
what you think to be honesty.
Okay.
Fine. Here's a location of his home. Like I said, he has other locations within the city. One that I know of within Middle City, but I do not know the exact address. You'll find his home and do with it what you will. I must make a good story. And as for you, Miss...
Instant mood switch. Tears in my eyes are gone. I'm now smiling. I spin the revolver and shove it back in my purse, and then nod to both of them. All right, thanks. Bye.
Before you leave,
And I fucking walk away.
before you leave, this is what you hear. As for you, and Jezebel's like, there's a man that is within his employ, right? A man with a circle on his armor. Oh,
I get to hear and slow down.
oh yes, that man. I've not seen too much of him, but what I do know is this. He goes by the name Arliss. He came to Mr. Veray, at least what the rumors say, 3 months ago. And Mr. Veray employed him. I would be very careful around that one. Reputation precedes him. And you see Jezebel like, I don't care what you have to say about him or whatever. That's all I wanted to know. Is he at that same place? The address you told that girl? He could be. Do with that what you will. You were going to kill me, weren't you? Jezebel just kind of like turn and walk in this direction. Well, you see Madame Naka kind of give you all a bow. Don't be strangers. We could work together on something.
I know where to find you.
And you see she walks onto Noble Street. So move back over here. What are you all doing? You know, Eris has like stopped you more and like it's okay. He didn't know. He didn't know.
It's not good enough. Giles.
I look and I'm gonna make an insight check because I heard crying and struggling behind me, but I did not turn around. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, sure.
Nope. I don't know what's going on.
Yes, things seem tense in this moment for you all. You see Morn being held back here. You see Giles
Hey,
in shambles a little bit. What is the emotions here for you, Thea and Aumin, as you guys are on this portion of the street here?
Honestly, Thea is just kind of like still kind of not really with anything, is just kind of reflecting on everything that's just happened.
Yeah.
And then just kind of like listening.
I think, Thea, give me a history check here, just to recall something here. As you are kind of soaking in, dirty 20 is great. As you look around in the situation, you see that there's 4 people on the ground dead. And for your background, you know that this is, Kozar Street. This is these can't stay here. So what I'll say is, with your background, you have the criminal contact feature. You know that if you contact the network, they will handle this and make this go
Yeah.
away. And I think
I'll
you
do
have that realization within yourself. Do you like say that to anyone in the group, or do you just kind of have that moment within yourself?
I think I'm gonna say that to the group.
You're just gonna talk shop? Okay. Yeah, sure. How do you frame it to them? How do you frame it?
I'm just gonna kind of like I'm just gonna kind of snap out of it and be like, guys, we need to kind of take care of these bodies.
oh yeah. Oh
I-
no, what happened to the last one?
It's okay. I've got it. I'll take care of it.
Sort of like
Wait, do you just Eris like wait, you want us to
grinding stone sound, turn to look there. What do you mean take care of it?
Take care of it.
Okay.
Hey, Giles, can you make an insight check?
What's going on over
Oh
here?
God.
Oh no.
Why is Aerith holding your arm?
Wait, do you above tables? Do you actually want me to roll an insight
Hey.
check here?
Real.
Yes.
Oh god.
That's good enough.
Jesus Christ.
You've been hanging out with Morin since you all been back in Brawl. You've been in a few scraps. It's been pretty clear that he's not been trying to kill anybody. But as you see him looking down at you, he wants to kill you. And then his eyes blink and he's back.
I think that whole time Aerith was like holding Morn back. Like
I asked why she's holding his arm, and in that moment, I look at Aerith like, don't fucking let go of his arm. God damn.
I'm fine. I try to like pull free gently. and
Okay.
Stand
we-
up off of
let's-
Giles and go to the corner and over the wall here and just lean against it.
yeah, you see Aerith like okay. So we need to get out of here. You said you'll take care of this thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Giles, can you walk? And Aumin, are you okay?
You three look bad. Well, you look hot, but you look covered in blood, which is maybe adding to it. I'm not saying this right. You need medical attention.
Yeah. See Autumn like look down at his arms and he's like covered in his own blood and his
Yeah,
face is all swollen and bruised and
Yeah,
shit.
you've healed, but like there's still, you know, claw
lot of
marks that
bumps.
are open. You
Chemical
know,
burns from some sort of
yeah, from the
Poison
poison
weapon.
bombs. Yeah, you feel hurt.
Okay. We all need to get patched up, especially you three. Thea, I'm not gonna ask any more about how you're gonna take care of this, but do you want to do that before or after we go see a doctor?
Preferably before. I wanna get this cleared up as soon as possible before anyone sees.
Okay. Then maybe I'll go with you. Maybe Morn should go with you, and I'll go with the boys.
Mm-hmm.
You see Aerith look over to you more and like that unspoken, like, "Are we good?"
I mean, Morn is like slumped down, more like Giles at this moment, hands in his face too. So I don't fucking clock that.
Yeah. I think she goes over to you and puts a hand on your shoulder, like, and holds it there for a long time. You're gonna have to go.
There's a look on, I guess it's Daisy's face, that no one would understand. It doesn't make any sense in this moment. A bit of a sadness. But I'm gonna reach down and try and pull Giles up to his feet.
Yeah, I
Let's-
think
Let's stop standing in the street.
yeah, I think Willow also helps Giles up as well. And sort of like I guess Willow tries to I don't know, can Will-O-Wisps hug things?
To the best of their ability. I think what you feel is, you know, we talked about how you feel emotions and things from Willow
Get
from time to
electrocuted.
time. So like
Yeah.
you feel that closeness, that warmness. You do see Kettle kind of guarding you in this moment. And you can use Kettle to, you know, get up, and Willow does like just fly close to you, and you, like I said, you feel that.
Flurry of emotions.
Yeah, the concern, the worry, but also you know that you're taken care of.
I think weirdly in this moment, I think because of Willow's worry, yeah, he'll cast magic boon onto me.
Yeah,
Sort of as just like I guess like additional protection, like just in case, you know, especially since I'm in a fragile state, you know.
yeah, you feel that bolstering for this. So what's happening here? So we have
Me and Kettle are gonna take the boys and try and find medical attention.
okay
Thea needs to take one detour
for sure.
on the way there.
Yes.
Do we have any idea of what the best place to do that is? Like, does it occur to me that we should go to the Druid Grove, or
To get medical attention.
yeah, like what would be the best?
That
way
is
to just-
that is the
We
most
could go
logical.
home and take a long rest, but it's not
Yes.
lunch yet.
There's two places. The Accordance, obviously.
Yeah, that's
you
fine.
know, there's Trader's Way if you want to call in that favor. And there's a many other different places. There is the clinic with your mother too. There's a clinic in Low City. There's a few other places. I think those are the three prevalent ones: is Trader's Way, the Accordance, or another temple there, the clinic in Low City.
I think Low City's maybe out of the question. That's the longest hike.
Yes.
Trader's Way would definitely be closest. But I'm not entirely sure that Demi would suggest going there.
Yeah, I
mean-
almost think Aumin would probably be pushing to go to the Accordance just because it's where we would be
Yeah,
questioned the least about
makes
how
the
we
most
got
sense.
so hurt.
Yeah. Well, I think. Yeah, Autumn, you don't know the code. You don't know any of the agreement with the folk, so it would make sense if that is your two kind of lines of logic would be like, the Accordance, for sure. Autumn, you would know about the Druids of Trader's Way, but you don't know like what that agreement and if that extends to you because you were there for Thea.
Yeah, I think Aumin, just because of the interaction I had there, like it wasn't bad, but I think Aumin would just assume that he is not really welcome there.
For sure. That's fair. So yeah, it's your choice where you guys go in this moment as you're still standing on the street here. I think
Meet us at the Accordance.
Yeah.
I think you do hear the footsteps of like Jezebel.
We're gonna turn around. Just gonna watch us have a moment. What do you want?
You were following me, weren't you? She looks toward Morn. Got steps further.
Click the hammer back.
I don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. Look at us.
And you don't see she's reaching for the dagger or anything. She's like, well, fine. See her kind of eye each of you.
Hold
then-
the standoff for just a little bit, and then
Yeah. She's like,
turn to more like, wait, were you following her? When did that happen?
Warren definitely clocked her location. Hold on. He's like, well, just don't get in my way. Take care of your own. And she will step past. She'll look back at all of you again. Like she's looking for someone.
We might be after the same thing,
Oh?
but I don't trust you.
Feelings mutual. And she walks onto Kozar Street.
Okay, I might look healthy enough, but that's only because of some healing magic earlier. I'm actually feeling really bad, so let's go take care of that.
Okay, so we have the group of Demi, Autumn and Giles, plus Kettle and Willow, heading directly toward the accordance was what we were thinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we will say you guys are moving there with your red dots and all.
Ian, add a hand crossbow and 15 crossbow bolts to your inventory. Well, 14. You shot one at Aerith.
All right, fair enough.
As we're still here on the corner of Kozar and Noble Street, Aerith is kind of looks over toward you more and like, let's just make sure whatever they is doing.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. It's fine. And I've seen people do way worse out on the lines in tense situations. I was stupid. I should have had mage armor on. It wouldn't have been an issue. Things just got crazy real fast. So it's fine. It's fine. You
Yeah.
see that she like squeezes your hand for a moment, and you're okay though?
Yeah, I'm fine now.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even get anything out of Nokri.
I was trying to get Aumin safe and Kyle safe. I didn't see what Demi was doing, or they were over there for a little bit, but it's fine, we'll just reconvene. We'll figure it out. Thea, are you see kind of Aerith will kind of let go of Mort's hand, kind of go over toward you, like, Thea, so what's the plan here?
I'm just gonna clean up over here, and I'll meet you over.
The accordance? Okay.
Mhm.
All right, you're gonna be
Listen,
fine to be
Mhm.
here.
We can't leave you on your own.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah,
I mean, you. I just don't want
Somewhere
to
I'm
leave it
having
how it
an
is.
aneurysm.
truly. Okay.
It's not my first rodeo. Yeah. Let's get started on cleaning this up.
Mhm. Okay.
I think for you, you know a person in the network that this is their job. That if you reach out right now, they will be here in a moment.
I mean, yeah, but I thought that I couldn't do that with people around.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So I
Yeah,
don't think
that's
I
right.
don't think anyone's leaving me alone.
Yeah.
Sure
Um,
not.
You I think you see that here, and you can try and convince these two here.
That is true.
Actually, yeah, I'll-
You
I'll
can
try
try and
that.
convince them to like let you handle this. And we'll just roll against Aerith and Morn. Either persuasion or like intimidation or like whatever charisma based roll you'd want to do here to like kind of assert yourself here.
Could I do deception?
Yeah, sure.
Why do you have the flight of the bumblebees go on?
Oh, you can hear that in the background. Yeah.
A little bit. It's not bothering me. It's just funny.
Yeah, I'm in a common area, so it is what it is. You see ooh, jeez. 20. Okay, we gotta roll against it. What'd you get, Morn?
How are you convincing me?
Yeah, I want to hear it too. What do you say in this moment?
I just
Hold on.
in that moment I just kind of say like, look, I can get this done real quick. I'll meet you guys I'll meet you guys shortly. It's fine. I can do this by myself. I promise I'll be safe.
Yeah, I think.
Hi, Aerith. We'll
She-
wait
she-
for you at the market so that we're close by. For
Okay.
whatever you need to do.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Just find us there, and then we'll all go to the accordance.
Okay, that's fine.
all right. Earth like kind of looks at you more and looks at you. They like, hey, and they go up onto Noble toward Brand. Thea, as you're here, how do you contact the Jugglers
I
Network?
get out my Apple smartphone device. I'm joking.
I go to favorites and call Bestie.
Well, bestie,
True. Razor.
you take out your arcane flip phone, like,
The Eldritch Nokia.
true.
But yeah, honestly, I don't know how I would contact them.
Hey, it can be however you want it to be.
I send a magic signal through my brain.
Honestly, though,
Let him cook.
what's
And
the
I
range? What's
say-
the range? What's the range in your telepathy?
Oh,
60? 60, right?
60 feet.
For sure. What do you say to this person? You know this person. That they're a cleaner in the network.
Mhm.
They go by the name Adu.
I just say I need some help cleaning up. Quick. Please. Bestie.
I think you. It takes like a few moments, and you see coming around like in this area a blue tiefling who was seen earlier today. Well, yesterday, I should say. Both of their horns are filed down. They have like long black hair. You see them have just plain clothes on. Nothing that would be a sign of the folk. But you see them like flash a kind of flash like a dagger toward you. And you see it has this like red and black twist around it. And you've seen them before. You look over like, well. I didn't think you'd contact me like that, with the head thing, but alright, not gonna ask too many questions about that. You're always a little weird one. But,
Thanks.
ooh, you see, she looks down like, oh, and you see she goes toward the one named Dave and like, oh, you did a number on this one.
Is this guy Brazilian?
Is this guy's Brazilian? See, like, okay, well, let me handle this. And you see, she goes back behind a corner, pulls out a chest, kind of looks like just a common wooden chest. Like, sets it down. She kind of kicks it like, all right, blocked. feeding time. And you see eyes appear on this chest. And as the opening of the chest, you see a row of teeth. Is a mimic.
Mm.
And you see it kind of like
That's so funny.
hungrily looks toward the bodies. And he's like, oh,
Because
what is the... Do they refer to you as a code name in this moment, or do they know you as Thea?
I think they know me as Thea.
Thea,
All
do
the
you...
cleaners know Thea personally.
Yeah.
Give them a lot
Real.
of work.
I mean, I feel like they would know Thea more than they would a code name. I don't
For
think
sure.
do I have a code name? I'm not.
Okay, for sure. I think,
That's what
yeah,
he's
they...
asking.
Yeah, do you have one, or do they just know you as Thea?
Know me as Thea.
Okay. You see, like, Thea, you want to stay for the messy part? I mean, you can always help me clean up some of the blood and things too, if you want. Plus, Blot would love to see you. You see, like, the chest awaiting to be fed. Like, you can always help feed Blot.
I just kind of slowly backwards and just say, you know, I don't want my friends to come looking for me.
Oh,
I should probably go. Thank you, though.
That sounds alright.
Yeah, next time for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
rain
let me
check,
know.
Actually, just range. Just
You see Kadu look at you like, okay. I mean, you know, he likes a little audience when he eats, but alright, okay. And you can see as you step away, you can already see that she's loading some of the bodies into. You just hear like a sickening crunch of bones and viscera as she's loading it into the chest. And you can already see that she's like casting prestidigitation and like cleaning all the blood. The street will be, you know, the street will be clean in a matter of like 10 minutes. Like nothing ever happened here. And she kind of grabs the chest, disappears back on the alleyways. As you move up from here, to the streets of Middle City. And I think Aerith and Morn, you could, both of you were like waiting, like, I guess she's still on her way, I guess. And some moments pass and you see Thea on Grand Street.
we good?
Yeah, all sorted.
Okay.
Oh, alright. Let's head to the accordance. You look pretty hurt, so...
Yeah, that sounds
Is that your blood?
I hope so.
You hope so.
Huh.
Well, can't be sure.
Confusing exchange. Let's just go to the accordance.
Yeah, let's head to the accordance. And,
As we're making our way through the market, I want to try to steal a couple things.
yeah, sure.
Just going through stalls. I want to steal like just like a little piece of wax.
Yeah, for sure. Just give me like a DC 10 sleight of hand check here.
15.
Yeah, you're able to grab some wax and any other items.
I'm gonna leave copper behind as well. I'm just like I just
For
don't
sure.
want to interact. I'm just doing this quick.
Yeah, you kind of step through, grab some things, leave some money behind. And unbeknownst to like even Aerith and Thea, you just kind of quickly just move through and grab some things as we move from here toward the front of the accordance. The other group who's been here for a little bit actually, so you guys could probably already be in the infirmary. What I will say though is, with a hurt Giles, a hurt Aumin, a slightly damaged Demi, I'm going to need a stealth.
Let's be clear. I went down to 3 health and then up to 10.
Yeah. I need a stealth from this portion of the group. Just going into the accordance here. It's just a group stealth from you all.
Oh, that's insane. Actually, 26.
26. Okay. For sure. The Giles on him if you would.
God, I feel like
Stealth.
stealth
Wait.
for Autumn is lying. Autumn sucks.
So what am I
at
doing? Rolling
lying.
stealth?
Yeah, rolling stealth
Your
check.
stealth. Your stealth is a dex thing, though.
I know, it just feels deceptive.
Okay, that was
Right.
Giles, but I was about to be like, how did you do that?
This is good. With you, Giles, you're hurt really bad
Is
and being
it?
carried through. What I will say is it is a little mixed. So there is someone. Do you go straight to the infirmary?
I remember where it is.
Okay. What I'll say, there is someone in here. It is the acolyte Clara. And for you, you know, Autumn, that this is the direct, like, attendant to the High Maester. So,
Good person to run into
yeah.
this
Hey,
moment.
There's some mixed roles.
If you want to get caught,
Yeah, you see Clara like, what's going on? And she sees.
We got jumped.
is it too late to get her out of here? She's already clocked all.
She's
of-
already clocked all of you. Yes.
All right.
Um.
If I had been the first one in the room, it would have immediately been like, oh yeah, Maester Radagast needs you on the other side of the accordance. Go
For sure.
right now.
But Autumn, seeing Autumn behind, you, is like, okay. Though she does see clock that all of you guys are hurt. It's like, let's not worry about that right now. Get on. Just lay
You
him down.
Don't want to know.
Lay him down. I guess I could try and attend to you. I think Autumn, give me an insight check. I think you have a feeling that she will definitely inform High Maester Karjan about this. She had the rank of acolyte, and like she is kind of obligated to tell, right?
I'm going
Or at
through
least she
and
feels that way.
grabbing like rolls of gauze and other things.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah, she will kind of come over and be like, rolls up the kind of red sleeves of the accordance vestments. I'm like, okay, let me. And
Daisy's off. Demi walked into the accordance.
sure, and she will attend to each of you. So when you guys, I guess if we're taking a short rest here, you guys can roll. Add an extra. Give me 1 second. Add an extra 4 to whatever you roll for your like whatever hit dice you roll. So each guy is 4 healing to each of you basically.
Oh, sorry. Well, then I don't need to hit that.
Nice. He's like, does he touches you guys and says healing word onto you all. Though it's not as effective as like some of the others. She's still in training. As you were in here, basically, essentially forced to take a short rest. I think we move to Aerith, Thea, and Morn already going up Temple Street outside of the accordance. Do you guys head in directly?
Sure, I'm happy to.
Yeah. They're probably, Eric's like, they're probably in the infirmary, I guess.
Yeah, let's just head there. You can always ask around. If they aren't.
Okay. I think
Is Carla still in the room?
Clara is still in the room here. She kind of attended to your wounds and is kind of like, I think you see her going toward the door, and it's at that moment where the rest of the group kind of catches, like bumps into her as she's about to leave. She's
I'm
like,
gonna take that half second where she is surrounded and just ask, "Hey, do you have like a, what do they call it? Like a Hippocratic oath or something? Did you take a vow not to hurt anybody?"
no, we're
No?
we're clerics of Sira. We're
I don't know what
trained.
that is, but
Oh.
my point is that you will do more harm than good if you tell anybody about this.
My loyalties lie to High Maester Karjan.
That's
Yeah, but
I will know where to find you.
she doesn't need the stress of knowing this.
I need a persuasion check from her child. I need a persuasion
Oh
check.
no, I was trying so hard to give Demi the advantage.
Sure, if you want to, but
Gonna do
I think
that?
you have advantage on this because you were speaking about your own mother, right? So like,
No.
so
I
you
have
can
a
roll
minus
this.
1 on persuasion.
We'll do them individually. You do persuasion.
Okay.
Then you do what Demi was actually doing, which is intimidation.
Intimidation.
Sure.
Yeah.
I got a total
Yep.
19. How did you?
No, roll again.
Bro,
Okay.
that's wild.
You have the advantage. You have the advantage.
Actually
You
amazing.
have the advantage. You have
That's a natural one with a total of
zero.
again.
Akusek.
Incredible. That was incredible.
Well,
I just had to let that hang for a second.
Okay, all right.
God.
Sheesh. So 15
I-
persuasion, and then
Persuasion, 19
19.
intimidation.
okay.
Ooh,
She has to.
he's got that awkward charm.
that's nice.
He's like, hey, do you? I think what you said is true. Like, do you want to worry her about this? Like,
Yeah, no, Autumn's being totally, well, he's not being totally genuine, but he's being more genuine than I am. I'm just saying, don't fucking talk about me.
like,
Do not perceive me.
is that a threat?
I would never.
Be careful. You extended the hospitality of this place because
And it is greatly appreciated.
of Anna.
Autumn's just smiling ear to ear, very ingenuinely right now.
Tone it down.
That's what the
starting
zero
to
is.
creep her out.
Yeah, that's the 0.
As Clara kind of gives a bow, like, she will be made note of this, but there'll be some time in between. She gives you a bow and then exits.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
Her loyalty is strong. She rolled low, so you have. There will be some time in between there of her finding this out, but she'll eventually tell her. I think she's loyal to a fault. But for right now, you're scot-free. You're clear.
I want to
Two.
look at Morn. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, did you, I didn't get anything out of her.
I know.
Did you get any?
I got not Addis. Veray has a house in High City, which I got an address for. And he apparently has a couple of locations, Middle City, High City, Low City even, possibly, where he might keep things. So Didn't really narrow it down, but if we know where he lives, then I can, go see the guy. But what Jezebel asked as I was walking away was about Mr. Moonboots.
Huh?
Pause for effect. Yeah, she asked about the man with the black circle on his armor. None of us have talked to her about that. According to Madame Nocre, the guy's name is Arliss, and he showed up about 3 months ago. Started working for Veray. Or Addis. I don't remember. He might be at Veray's house, was the implication of that.
Okay, so they're two different people. Okay, so that's why Jezebel said don't get in my way after she got in our way.
Could Autumn hear this, or are you guys talking softly to each other?
No, this is out to the group.
Okay, what did you
This
say
is
his name
a
was
chat.
again?
Arliss.
Arliss.
Arliss. I note that down.
I don't like this.
I hate this, I think.
Yeah, none of us wrote it down like that, but okay.
Hey,
Gotta
that's
see the spelling. I gotta
that's-
know.
that's the
An E.
Bro, that's...
Oh, I got it.
I double
You
A'd
got
it.
it?
I got that. That's
Let's
crazy.
go.
I hit it with the double. I hit it with the double A.
Fair
You
enough.
hit the double A.
Whoa, I almost hit him with
Mine
the
was
double
just
S.
ARLUS.
Or
I almost hit him with the less or less, and then I
less.
was like, that doesn't make sense. Drop an S.
Heck yeah, they're understanding.
His name is Arls?
I thought with.
Yeah,
I thought
Arliss.
I was like. I was so confident with this one. I was like, I know how he spells things.
You're almost there though, yeah, for sure.
3 different spellings. 4 if you count the
It's
original.
all just the second vowel.
Yeah.
Anyway. I don't like this. I thought I was coming back, hang out a little bit, find the ship, and then now, I mean, I am hanging out with all of you, which is great, but we can't go 100 feet without splitting up. We can't make it to breakfast without getting attacked, or getting involved in someone else getting attacked, which I want to bring it back to, there's a little man sitting on my couch right now who was going to blow up half a city block.
That's
Allegedly.
Allegedly, but
how does the judicial system work on Brawl?
Giles, how off am I on that? Like,
They have a 90% clear rate. Sorry, but
I mean, give or take a block, maybe. But yeah.
yeah, give or take a block. And the person chasing him was the one that tampered with him in the first place. Apparently had him just in a workshop broken for more than 4 hours. I think that's weird, and I want to know where that was supposed to blow up. Right? Because you don't break the thing and then rig it to blow up, and then oops.
My
it
assumption
got
of
away.
it,
I'm gonna go fix that.
I thought that maybe they were tampering it, their goal was to get a different outcome than it blowing up, and then they were like, oh shit, he's gonna blow up.
You think they just fucked up?
I don't know. That was just kind of how I felt about it, but now I guess you say it like that, I don't really. I feel less confident about that assumption.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
we could possibly ask Ritz about like the moments leading up to him breaking
maybe
out.
He didn't really
Just
remember
where their
though, did he?
plans to.
Well, I mean, I don't think he really remembered much, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to at least try to ask.
Yeah.
You know, especially
like he
since he's
didn't
now like a
remember-
little bit safer.
While he was freaking out. But then you fixed him up a little bit and he started to put pieces together.
Oh, right. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
kind of like he was coming to.
Which, well, anyway. I don't like this. I don't like people coming after us.
Yeah, I get the feeling like, I don't know, last week maybe, that we should really try to focus on getting off Brawl. And now I'm feeling like that feeling came like a week too late. But we can't really leave for another couple of weeks anyways.
Couple of weeks? How far out are we from your ship taking us out of here?
Well, I think we're exactly halfway finished.
Okay.
I mean, we still need the helm, but still technically halfway.
If you, I don't know, if the helm fell out of the sky tomorrow, what percent would that put us at?
I mean, pretty damn close to completion, honestly. It's
Okay.
like takes up, I'd say, 25% of the
Oh, okay, yeah.
of the progress, you know.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, the safest option is for all of us just to leave. But
It's like-
that's
just
still
like-
not really long term.
You see, Aerith, like, I mean, Morin still has something to do here. So,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, the
it's-
helm's not the only thing keeping us here, but we have really been focusing on that for the past couple of days. And not so much other options or
Mm.
other things that we need to do.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Demi is saying this is probably the most serious I've ever been.
but we know
I mean,
that
you said that Arliss is supposed to be working with Veray.
Okay, so I did have an ADHD moment while that was happening, so
Yes.
I only got most of it.
okay. So
But-
if you need clarification, yes,
A little bit.
Yeah. So Madame Naki, what Madame Naki told Jezebel is that Arliss, the man with the new moon on his armor, has been working for
You mean the black dot? But
the black dot, the pale black dot. No, he's been working with Veray for what seems to be, she said, rumored to be working with Veray for at least the last 3 months. And you know, you've seen, well, yeah,
He's
that's
rumored to work with Veray.
yes. It's been
So we
last.
assume that Veray is sort of in the hierarchy of the people who run the auction house,
Bingo.
right?
Yeah. You think? I think with what you know that Addis did seem like he had someone higher than him, and you got that out of him, right? You got that Veray is his boss, and then Arliss is employed by Veray as well. Addis has his own, henchmen and things, those people you just kind of attacked. But yeah, they seem to be working close with each other. And you know that they've been obtaining items from the third market as well. Also, Arliss has killed 3 of Ulatha's agents, among other people, Red Mask operatives too. But that is all you know.
Yeah, he's been working for Veray for about 3 months. Why?
I mean, is there any chance that they're just at the same place? And that you could solve 2 problems at once?
What, you think we just waltz into Beray's house and just say, "Hey, give us the Scarlet Shroud now"? Also,
I'll pay him.
you'll pay him? How much? Okay, well, how much did Mr. Ferg give you to pay the item? Like the estimated cost of it, or like?
And the estimated cost was like a couple hundred gold, but I don't know anymore. It's been traded around so many times.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just throwing things out there, but we know where he's at. But we also know that this Arliss he's in his employ, and he wants to hurt Thea. Mr. Veray wants to hurt Thea or something, or the Arliss. I don't know what that is, but
I don't know. That's a good point. We know that Arliss was the one that put the hit out, but we don't know if he was supposed to do that.
I don't know, but you got an address?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's up in
I mean, it's...
We were about 4 blocks away, to be honest. Raw's not big.
But it probably owns one of the mansions that are in High City.
I feel like that would be obvious. I feel like it'd be...
You think he
More
lives somewhere less
subtle.
obvious?
Yeah. Or at least, if he was keeping his valuables, like the Scarlet Shroud or something, I don't think he would be keeping it like in a mansion in High
In
City.
his house.
Yeah.
Maybe Madame Nockery
Maybe
said
like
he had other locations, right?
I was
there?
gonna say maybe he has offices elsewhere.
He's got a couple other places in Middle City, and in High City.
What if we... It would take time. Right, but I think if we kind of like focus on what Morn needs.
Yeah.
And then finish up the Spelljammer, because we kind of need Morn to wrap
Well,
up his stuff before we leave anyways. Like, that's not really fair
That's-
to just
That is
leave.
true, but I don't think there's any harm in us fucking laying low for a few days. And
As I was thinking, maybe take the
Pending-
time to pick some brains of people that have worked with Winberet and be like, where do you
Yeah.
meet?
well, I think it
Yeah.
like we can at the same time we can be working on the ship because
Oh,
depending on
that's-
how all this all goes, we might not be welcome here anymore.
That's very true. Yeah, we don't know what kind of things we could stir up.
Yeah, give me a Thea. Give me a history check real fast. To recall something that was said to you. 9. It's tough. I think on a 9, I think you vaguely remember like there was some animosity from Hulatha about the situation that happened with her agents. And you also know, and then I'll give you this for free, that you also know that the juggler did say that she was going to look into information for you. And you had not called that in. You haven't called that favor in yet. It's just something you would know. But the other one is very vague. You're like, Lotha seemed upset, but like can't remember everything about the conversation right now. See Aerith like, well, here we are. We need to make some sort of plan or some sort of decision here. Either we find out more information about where his stashes are, or we have to just make a play at Veray. You said you could maybe buy the shroud from him, or the only thing that's troublesome is that if we like try and parlay with him, Arles is a factor, an unknown, and I don't know if that's a risk I'm willing to take. You know, Thea's. We don't know what they want. You know, we don't know what either of them want. But I'll leave it to you guys. And what's this about? Jezebel? What does she want? You know, how does she play into all this? As Aerith looks towards you.
I don't know why she wants Arliss. But it started to click that we went to the edge because they were there. I think so. Anyway.
Okay. You think she already was spying on people?
Yeah, it was Addis, Betha, and Nokri. Well, the only one we haven't talked to is Betha out of those three.
Yeah. In this moment, Autumn, did you tell everything about the interaction with Jezebel? Like, did you say who she was following, or how much information did you share about that to the group, Autumn?
About Jezebel?
Yeah, when Jezebel was watching
you were the one that clocked her watching the two of them in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you say that she like broke off to follow? Because like, you guys followed Madame Nokri, but she wasn't there. Like, she could have easily followed Madame Nokri too. But did you clock? I think Morin clocked it that she like went toward Betha.
I was gonna say, I think I just notified the group of
her
noticing the people. I don't think I said anything
about
beyond
her.
like
Okay.
after. Yeah, where she
Fair
went
enough. So
to.
yeah, so Aerith only knows like, hey, yeah, I mean, she was. We don't know. Yeah, Beth is the only person, I guess, of this group of noble or rich to do people that we haven't contact, but I think either we make a play, but
I think
yeah.
was right. We need to lay low for a bit.
Okay.
We've
Well-
been back. I've been back for 4 days, and we've gotten. Someone died every day.
Hmm.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, it's not nothing good.
we need a. Well,
Yeah, we need to chill. What the hell? What's wrong with us?
Yeah.
Well, we keep getting in fights.
Some of us more than others.
that's the camera
Yeah,
pans
yeah,
toward
Yeah.
Thea.
Demi.
Look, hey,
Everyone looks at Thea. I look at Giles.
I'm looking at Demi.
Aya's looking at me. Why are you looking at me? What are you looking at me for?
Yeah, stop starting fights, Demi. Jeez.
I didn't start the first fight or the second one.
I would never start a fight. What? It's
God, now I'm
crazy.
gonna hate this if we're talking about laying low, but I have a date tonight.
Oh,
What?
immediately
Wait, what?
forget about.
Yeah.
Okay, I know this. Like, I don't mean it like
Spill.
this. It's gonna sound worse than I mean it. Okay, so are you sure it's a date?
Yeah, it's just
You
it's not,
can
it's
see
not
that.
that, it's not that kind of date.
Wow.
It's not that
Follow
kind of
up
date, but yeah.
follow up question
was it
to
what?
that.
Yeah, wait.
Oh, it's not. Okay, never mind.
Is it a date?
Can we
How have
come
you
on the
had
date?
time to meet someone? We've been
What was
hanging.
your
Was this like
follow-up
before?
question?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. It's
Yeah,
been
wait.
4 fucking days.
Was it? I mean, like I bumped into someone, you know.
You shot.
Can
your
we
shot
come
right
with
then?
you on the date?
That's not how.
Thea.
Well,
Yeah, I don't think that's how dates
well,
work.
actually,
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna kind of suggest that maybe, you know, you all come take a table on the opposite side of the restaurant.
yeah, that'll
could
be
eat.
subtle.
Was
That
was
might
this
be a
person
little
lethal?
safer. No,
She's eating.
I'm not worried about the person as much as I'm worried about the other people on Brawl given this week.
Who are you going on a date with?
Autumn-
There's a
Autumn
moment
wants
where
to Wilson
there's a
Fisk the
moment
restaurant.
where you say that, and Demi's
Some
like,
face coach.
"No, hang on, no, hang on. Tell me who you're going on a date with."
Yeah,
There's
who are you
something
gonna date
wrong
with? On
It's my friend Fulgari.
here. Just start nodding.
Hmm.
So, are you sure it's a date?
Well, I mean, like we're meeting up. You know, I'm not gonna like dress up. You know, but like I'm not gonna show up with blood all over my forearms.
Work for me.
Okay. Well, I mean, hey, and
I
do
mean-
you on him? I guess.
I could eat.
No, yeah, I don't think we should let him go on a date with a pirate without backup.
Yeah. Or Signal.
Okay. Well, we should probably take a break, right? When did you say you were gonna meet them?
I think it was like 5.
Right. Okay. Well, Kyle's. I
It was
don't.
kind of
I don't
hours.
think we should. You look pretty hurt,
Yeah,
so
6
we're
hours.
not working on a ship today. You should probably get some rest.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lie down for an extended amount of time, I think.
Okay. So we're following on and on a date
Is-
with
is
all
your-
this stuff happening.
Is your bedroom back at your parents' house still full of stinker garbage?
For one, it's not garbage. 2, it's cleaner.
Can you see the floor? You took too long. How about I take
Oh,
you back
no.
to my place, and then we pick up Ritz, and then we go leave you at your parents'.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So I guess we're following. Where was the date even at on him? Where was it even at?
It's at the boulder.
Boulder. Okay. Well. Sure. I mean, fine. Let's do it. And you see Aerith kind of just like look toward you more and like, these are our friends.
Yeah.
Did you want to just stay here for now, or like?
I mean, how are you doing?
I'm okay. Luckily I was away from the fight. Like I said, I forgot to put mage armor on, and I kind of provided some stuff from a distance. I should have been closer, but I'm fine. If you wanted to handle something or whatever, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Well.
For a total of 7.
We're big liars. Alright. She looks at you and like you see her blue eyes like look through you, like doesn't say anything, but they look at you like, okay, well, if you're fine, then I mean, I guess we could just, you know, stay here for a moment. We have some time between going to the Happy Beholder anyway, so just get rest if you need to get rest. Like, and are you good? And you see her like mentioning, I think you know what she's implying. You good on that front as well? I mean, you know, I'm if I need to like lay down or whatever, we can handle that.
Still fine.
Yeah. Is anyone else around as they're having this conversation, like listening in on them?
It's up to them.
Yeah, big sidebar.
Yeah, I was
Huge.
gonna say like, where are they having this conversation?
Like in the, I think in the corner of the infirmary, like away from where you guys are.
No, I think Autumn's like laying down somewhere, just gonna mind in his own.
No, I think I'm chilling. I'm more thinking about the date that I'm about to go on.
Well,
It's not your date per se, but you know.
Well, I mean, I'm getting food, am I not?
She could eat.
I'm getting money and getting
I could
paid.
eat.
And getting paid. So it's a date then. Yeah, if there is, as we move back from this scene, if there's nothing like anyone else specifically taking care of here, we can move forward closer to the time. And I will say that that would be a long rest. As you know,
Long rest button? Or is
yeah,
this,
you can hit the long rest button. We can handle
Bless.
anything in between.
the
As you know,
last-
we've moved from you know, we follow Giles picking up Ritz and like setting him up in his room workshop, heading back, getting some rest. Was there anything anyone else was doing just so we can like quickly get through in this moment?
Yeah, actually, before I forget, I'm gonna
For sure.
take out the wax I stole and a piece of paper, and I'm gonna go over by a candle, and I'm gonna make like a wax seal out of Valerie Ferg's ring onto the paper,
For sure.
and I'm gonna kind of stitch it into my wallet.
Yep. Yeah. Easily go to make that. You guys can click the long rest button as we move to the night here.
How long do we have?
Was it 4 hours? It's early still, so you guys have like 6 hours. I'm thinking,
6 hours.
right? Because it's still morning. Right? The interaction happened at like
Yeah, I think
11.
we started at. Yeah, I think we started at 10. In my head, we were around 11.
11
a.m.
o'clock, yeah. So, which we have, yeah. Evening was when, like, they said they were going to go to the Happy Beholder anyway, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't. Yes, I did. Okay. If I've got some extra time, because long rest is very short and I actually don't need any. I don't need to do it. So I'm going to take the entire time. And I'm going to start by going to the park.
Sure. You head to the park. What are you looking for there?
Pull up a bit of the ground. Climb down into the third market.
Oh, it doesn't work like that.
It absolutely does.
I need you to give me an investigation check here.
If it worked like that, I would have hid not in a tree.
Bingo. Because, yeah, it does not work that way. You saw an exit out, but there's many. Yeah, give me an investigation check here.
Okay.
I did mark it. I made that pretty clear.
For sure.
Yeah, we both made sure that we could find it again. So I think I'm standing on top of where it is with my total 15.
Mm-hmm. In this moment, as you try to make your way to the third market here, as you're like standing in this spot, you're like looking for a way in the park, and it's not in the exact. It's around the spot that was marked. You hear in your head, someone's being a little nosy, aren't they? Do you turn around?
Is that a question? Good talk. Was that a question? Do
What?
I turn around?
Yeah, yes, it was. Yeah, the question. Do you turn around?
No.
You hear
Pretend that I didn't hear anything.
your footsteps getting closer to you.
One set?
Yeah, one set.
Is there any sort of like a platform or a rock or like what got out of the way that let us come up before?
It was the earth itself.
Someone used like a stone shaped type deal?
Yes.
Okay. I think I don't imagine that I'm going to be able to make a hole to where I need to get to with what's on me right now.
As you're like trying to do that, you see a Thrycreen. He has a lantern that's not lit on him. You see he has like a brownish carapace carved into his top right arm. There's that familiar ring tentacle. It's like you hear it in your head again. What are you looking for out here?
He hears two different voices whisper in either of his ears. Careful in there.
Oh, I've seen and heard much worse. I see your lot marked my tree. You're trying to go down, aren't you?
I still have not visually made any attempt of, like, that I've recognized that he's there at all. I'm pretending not to hear anything.
Yeah, he'll move to where he's within 5 feet of you.
Would you mind? You're blocking the light.
Really? And you see his bottom two arms clap together, and you fall into a hole. You should make a dexterity saving throw. DC. Oh, 15. Cool. You land safely. It's at least like a 10-foot drop. And then after some time, you hear crawling down that same hole with Thrycreen. And you see the light that's above you just close up. You see his lantern get turned on.
I'm already down the tunnel.
Careful now. Make sure you follow the rules.
I'm gone. That's a 22 stealth.
Oh, word? That telepathy is 60 foot. Go ahead. Where do you head to within the tunnels? With no one to guide you.
I remember the way back down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm headed to the third market.
Sure, you enter in a way that is not the same way. You think when you left out and followed to the park and followed those tunnels, but the way you exit is like at the bottom of the right wall. What are you doing within the third market here? What are you going towards here?
I'm looking for a day glass.
Sure. And what might that be? Enlighten your DM.
It's in your DMs, but very old. It's an hourglass, but 24 hours.
For sure. Yeah, give me
Works with zero gravity.
give me a just investigation check here.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, my investigation's always so disappointing because it's right next to my intimidation. I'm like, oh yeah, I have a 4. No, I don't. I don't have a 2. Total 14.
14. It takes you some time. You're on the right kind of wall here in the Great Market. You do find a stall with various items. There is a half-elf, dark-skinned half-elf man. Kind of eyes you come in. You're able to find one day glass. Though the price is about 25 gold here.
$25 for this.
Are you as Demi right now?
No. As soon as I burned it, as soon as it was dark in there, it's not me.
Hey, I need to know those things.
I was rolling for my name as you
Okay,
asked.
good. I was like 25 is the lowest I can part with it, so that is what it's going to have to be.
Take it, burn it on its side, take it a little. Well, it seems fairly well constructed. 25. Will you do 20? have a friend. We're looking for more of these.
Can't say I can do any lower than 25, so
Yeah, that tracks. My persuasion was bad.
Yeah.
25 it is.
did you cast this? Did you use this ability as you were in the tunnels, correct?
The disguise self?
Yes.
Yeah. It would have been when I started seeing light ahead of me.
Okay. Yep. Just asking for no reason in particular. And you're able to grab a day glass and venture out of the third market.
Different exit.
For sure. You are out within an alleyway in Low City. You hear for a moment behind you the footsteps. And you know these tunnels are always prowled and watched. Someone made note of you exiting.
Just walk into Low City. I'm gonna go to the market.
For sure. As we move from there, what is everyone else doing here? As we move toward night. Was there anything else anyone wanted to do, by the way? I should ask. No?
If nobody's got any more errands, that's it for me. I'm going to the market to lose
wait.
line of sight, and then I'm getting out of here.
For sure. If not, we move to nighttime. As everyone's taking a long rest and refreshed. Autumn, you have a place to be.
Mm-hmm.
And you can head there. You so please.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna start heading over.
I just want to know who is following you directly, and do people meet you there, or what is going on?
I think Autumn's leaving like right from the infirmary, so maybe. Well, I guess Giles is already doing. He's already doing his thing.
Yeah, Giles is at home. Giles is in Gnome Town.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else is really like with Autumn before he leaves, right? Am I wrong? Is anybody? Nah, we'll say Autumn's just in his own head, at least. He's zooming straight to the beholder, and he is expecting to meet everybody there.
Yeah, you are like in there. You're like, I'm not gonna be late. You know, I'm gonna be.
Yep.
I requested this meeting, so heck yeah, I'm there. Well, as we make our way, as we turn onto Dock Street, kind of move in through that alleyway to get to the Happy Beholder. It is a honestly packed night. It's right at evening time. Who was here meeting on directly at the Happy Beholder? Hey, don't all attack me at once.
Whoa.
I am.
Yeah, I think you see Thea waiting outside the Happy Beholder. I mean, she was food. Heck yeah. Easy.
And I could eat.
We love it. Anyone else here like directly meeting on at the place?
Yeah, I'll meet him.
Yeah, I think Aerith and Morn already at the Happy Beholder waiting. do we have Demi and Giles? Giles may got caught up. We'll bring them in when time comes.
Yeah, they both might be preoccupied, like, as we're meeting.
For sure. As we step into the Happy Beholder, you step in, like I said, it's a busy night. You already see someone come out and like kind of bump into you. You see like a kind of chartreuse plasmoid bump into you, like, oh, sorry there, didn't see you there. And you can see like the alcohol sloshing in his in his like where his neck is, kind of like going down. He's like, a little tipsy, as Dragonborn comes out like, hey, wait for me, come on, and like running after the plasmoid. As you step in, though, you can see that large Luigi himself is like floating around the honestly, his name, they put his name on the signs. He's the happiest boulder here. You can already see him like, hey, okay, I can handle whatever you need. Just tell me. You can see him taking care of some other people here. You can also see Lottie's mom. Shigar is at one of the other, kind of another table right now. Do you go directly for a table, or give me a perception check on them as you make it into the space? Honestly, all of you give me a perception check. Natural 20. Okay. And it's Thea and Aerith. I'll roll one for Aerith. A little dirty 20. Or, well, sorry, a 19. For Aerith. More as you look around the area, if you could
11.
give me 11. I think you just see like it's packed in here and lively. Seeing large Luigi's, noting Shigar Athen in the space. I do think for you, Morn, you also see Shigar go over to like a small table, and you see an elven woman, or get close and talking with this elven woman, like very familiarly. You can see them are like smiling at each other. But for you, Autumn, as you look around in the space, you see at the bar a sea elf woman with kind of long, kind of bluish hair. You see those cobalt dragon scales that are kind of like around her neck and a little bit of her face. And those kind of piercing green eyes. She's like kind of enjoying a drink. You can see that people aren't really going near her because her sleeve is rolled up. These are rolled up, and you can see that, like, as she goes to sip her drink, you can see the Hellscream tattoo, and you see one person like tries to go over there, like, hey, and like kind of whoop and turn, sees the tattoo and like gets a little worried and like goes to another portion of the bar. What do you do?
Autumn is rolling up his sleeves and walking over.
Green arm and gray arm bear as you walk over to the bar. See Fulgari. Demi and Giles, have you made it to the Happy Beholder yet?
Yes. About this time.
Yeah, you guys step in. What about the others? Do you guys? I think you guys. Aerith like nudges you more and is like, "Oh, look at him go over there. Shoot a shot." Do you really? I don't think he should be involving himself with, but he's an adult. You want to get a table or something?
Yeah, sure.
All right. And the two of you kind of grab the
When in Sharn.
When in Sharn, real. When in Sharn. They grab you, Thea, and like you see Eris like, hey, order whatever you want. If you can get Luigi to recommend something. Jimmy, you enter the space. I think for free you see the group here. Giles, you do enter the space as well. Giles, though, I need you to give me a Jeez, you have Willow with you, correct? Always.
Yeah.
I need you to give me a perception.
I think I've also brought Kettle along too.
Yeah, Kettle comes in, and we'll get to that. Jeez. Give me a perception check though, from yourself and from Willow. Natural 1 on Willow, that's unfortunate.
Man.
I think for you, Giles, as you go over and you see your friends and you see Fulgari, as Autumn's like heading in that direction, you see someone maybe like 15 feet or so away from the bar, like in a booth, looks over at the two of them. They look like the most just average looking human woman, like brown hair, tan skin, just wearing some leathers. And they kind of make a note of the two of them and kind of go back to drinking. There's like one other person with them, and they seem to be having a conversation. As Autumn, as you move toward the bar, what do you do?
I will just quietly grab the seat next to her and I guess I'll start with ordering a drink from the bartender.
Yeah, you see that there's a water genasi that kind of looks at you like, oh, okay, yeah, I can, sure. Anything else? And you see Fulgarica looks over at you like, oh, you made it. Hey. So, yeah.
What are you
having?
I was gonna get a dark and stormy.
Oh,
I was gonna ask what you were having.
It returns.
they always return. She's like, just getting a whiskey. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
I could order a
Keep it
rum.
light.
I could order a rum, but that's like very,
A
just
little
like-
risque.
that's like a very, just like, very standard thing,
Yeah.
Like who doesn't drink rum? But you kind of order, and the other two kind of
You know,
Yeah.
I think I have an answer for that. I think hotcake salesmen probably don't drink rum. They seem like they never have. And I think they never will.
The hot cakes. Don't they have those at the Great Market?
Yeah, they're the worst people.
Wait, do you have a grudge against hot cake salesmen? Interesting.
It's a long story, but they're just bad people. Bad people probably don't
Hope you
drink
hope you
rum.
didn't meet a bad hot cake person on Kren.
No, oh no, they're great there. Love
Oh.
them. Wonderful people.
So, what do you want to ask me?
Well, I got a lot of things.
Oh,
I mean, firstly, how was your week? Did you do anything fun?
I think you see her kind of eye you carefully. And give me a persuasion check and see how true she will be in this moment. Just give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion or perception?
For persuasion here. PC. Just a standard one. He's smooth.
He's so smooth.
He's smooth. Autumn he's cute, but he's not smooth
Guys,
at all.
as smooth as grip tape.
He Boogery kind of looks
Figure out how to skate again once you redo your deck.
through. Boogery looks at you like, great. Closed on a deal, and yeah, things are fine.
Very nice.
As you see some of like, and as you're looking at her, you can see, like I said, all the cobalt blue dragon scales, like around her neck and creeping up onto her face. You can see them like in detail here, and there's like other tattoos besides the Hellscream tattoo. There's some of like these more traditional like Dimmer-nesty tattoos. Some that you've seen on Kryn. Like, yeah. What about you?
It was alright.
Huh. Do you look visibly like still hurt? Like,
No, I think I kind of meant that when I meant to do that when I was walking in. I was gonna say Autumn's like, he probably has a very slight limp, but like
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
think he's really like, he wouldn't have like a black eye or anything. You know,
For
like
sure.
maybe if you really paid attention and
For
like
sure.
knew him, you'd be like, are you okay? But I think if anything, it just seems like very subtle.
yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, like, yeah, you know. Well, I'm glad you're keeping safe on this rock. There's a lot of
Yeah, it's not easy.
more than you could know. The
It's kind of funny. It's like, you know, I kind of get the feeling that, you know, maybe people on Brawl are really worried about Hellscream, but it's I don't you gotta keep an eye on some of the people that are always on Brawl.
that's what the cap always says.
Mm-hmm. So, what is your were you guys trying to sort out a deal while you were here? Is that your mission?
Oh, look at you, being a little nosy.
A
Yeah.
little bit.
Well, yeah. I mean, we had a deal to close here.
That makes sense.
And, I was in here, but also I needed a break too. But
Mm.
doesn't mean
Little
I
work away vacation.
a little bit.
Yeah.
We had some things to handle.
Mm.
A little sideways, but we found another avenue.
Mm.
Why were you down in
So
the
how
third?
does- Huh?
Oh, sorry. Why were you down in the third market?
I was just looking for some things. I
Mm-mm.
was gonna say it's a little tough trying to button up a deal with Veray, huh?
Are you like leading? Jeez. Give me a holy shit.
Why is he doing this?
Holy
Why
crap.
is he doing this?
How close is the other group right now? Like,
Bro,
how close is the
how
other
close
group?
am I to beating Autumn's ass, Very?
You're like, I think you guys are like 15 feet away. Like in that
Wait,
same.
when me and Giles came in, we didn't sit by Morn and Faye and everybody.
Okay, good. Giles.
So me and Aerith are looking for a table, and I'll choose one relatively close to the bar or
For
wherever
sure.
they're at.
Yeah, I think your passive perception's at 20. I think you, as like the breeze and the noise.
I'm constantly asking about Veray. Of course I hear his name.
Of course, and you hear from like the crowd of just voices, you hear Veray. You're like, what? Look over at Aumin.
Snaps his head around. Autumn is absolutely. He's trying so hard not to pay attention to the fact that he has like 4 people in the restaurant with him too.
Yeah.
He's just looking forward at the
Give
bar.
me- Giles, did you point out to Demi about that person?
I'll sort of just note that it's like, hey, there's this person over here that's being a little bit suspicious. But like, not, I wouldn't probably stress it too much.
Okay.
But yeah.
Who?
It's definitely a dolly zoom, as I hear.
Yeah, it's like a.
Yeah.
Let's just zoom in on their conversation again as we move over.
I don't know who you're referring to, Giles.
It's like
So
this
just
person who, like, you guys are pointing in the general vicinity of where they are. Right,
Yeah.
yeah, there's this person that's like writing down like people as like, sort of, I don't know, they're like observing.
They're making a list of everybody who comes in.
I think.
Is he checking
I
it
can't-
twice?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, it's
I think-
fucking Santa. Let's go sit on his lap.
Yeah,
I
for real,
think,
for real.
I think just to clarify, you saw them like they eyed Fulgari and Aumin. Like, as Aumin approached, they eyed Fulgari and Aumin, made a mental note of them, and then went back to talking into like a conversation that they were having with just random people. But
Santa's
yeah,
an astral elf that leaves the astral plane once a year to deliver gifts.
deliver gifts all over the system.
Truly.
So real. I love that.
Canon. It's truly canon.
Canon. But as we proceed, as we move back to the conversation, you said that Veray, she looks at you like confused, like, who's that? Yeah, I'll roll a history check for
New trade offer for the DM.
what's up?
I passive percepted. Can I passive insight?
For sure, yeah, you're looking at
Who's
her
that?
body language from here.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
sure. Yeah. What's your passive?
17.
17. Her body language doesn't shift here. Like, she's relaxed. You don't see any changes here from when that name's dropped.
Okay.
She's like, who's no, we didn't do any dealings with him. How do you? I've heard of that person just around. Heard about it in the third market. But yeah, we don't have any dealings with that person. I've never met him before. Is that what you wanted to talk to me about?
Misread on my part. I mean, not really. I just figured, I don't know. I figured I kept seeing you with most of the places I was trying to close deals with them, so I figured we were just kind of on the same path for that.
Oh no,
This was a misread on
To
my
me?
part.
you're an interesting one on him. But to be frank, we
Okay.
had dealings with the boss of the third market.
That makes sense.
So
Given the business, you know,
of course,
makes more sense. How did, this is kind of a weird question, but how long did it take you to get from Corinne to here?
I know why you're asking, and it's so funny.
It's been in my notes the whole time.
yeah.
Out of curiosity, if someone asks how I got here, how
Yeah.
long should I say?
Real. Well, it can either take. So Corinne is at the end. It's further out on the systems, so it can. If things are fine, it can take maybe a month or two. If things are all right, there's ways, there's ways to cut down on the time, but generally it's a if you're being careful, it's a month or two. For us, it's always a interesting trip. But it takes a little longer.
Yeah,
and you know it.
in there.
You know what she's implying.
Oh yeah. Do you like? If you guys are like coming here, right? Like if you get like a, business dealings elsewhere, but you're not trying to make a lot of noise on the way, right?
Of course not.
I mean, you guys wouldn't just like bring in a whole spell jammer, right? For like,
if Autumn, if Hellscream was here in force, people would know.
yeah,
People would know.
that's kind of what I mean with like. I think it's a little ironic that people are worried about Hellscream on Brawl. It's like not really the thing to be focusing on right now.
Yeah, we make our presence known. I think for you, Autumn, there's a bit of relaxedness here because of that.
We?
Uh,
That's out of character.
I'll get there.
I think
That's crazy.
you
I was treading lightly with the use of plurals, talking about the ship.
you get a closeness because you said exactly where she was from and like you've been in that area, so I think there's a bit of openness here, right? Like you were like, oh yeah, you're from the Sunken Isles, and like you're a Demonesti, like I've lived there for an extended period of time, so like you understand a bit about the dealings of that, and you're like, you can tell that there's an openness there of like she knows that you're not hostile, and if you were, this conversation would be different.
Yeah, I think like kind of the point of Autumn asking those questions is to kind of like give her the same sort of level of comfort of like, yeah, I'm curious, but I'm not like,
Yeah, you're not like trying to be like prod
Yeah.
too deep. She's like, yeah, I mean,
I'm curious about like the structure of the business more than anything.
yeah, like, well, I mean, hey, if you ever need work, I can always introduce you.
I've trickled around with some Hellscream ships. Just not. I don't think it's really. I don't think it's like a path for me.
That's fair. Not for everyone, but we look out for our own.
Oh yeah. I mean, I get it. I spent a good bit of time on Krynov. It's not like. I don't know. I mean, every business has a dirty side to it,
Of course.
Are you guys still? Do you guys have any skin in like the spell jamming game? Like, are you parting out ships or anything like that around here?
Not really. Give me an insight check. 25. So she's being truthful here. There's a moment where she's about to say something else. And you kind of catch her. Stop. Like she's about to say something, some info that she shouldn't know. She's like, well, what, so you're looking? And then she kind of stops.
I am, actually.
She shouldn't know that. She should know that you're looking for a spell jamming helm.
Mm.
And the way that
character on the table, we really should have come up with some kind of eject.
for sure.
That's kind of what I meant when I was like, or a code.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
at the same time, my brain was like, I mean, worst case, the code, like, I don't know, Autumn could just like stand up and run, but at the same time, like, you guys should have an eject.
It's really hard to decipher
You know?
what that means.
How are we gonna
That
know
code-
if the
that
Yeah.
code-
date is
Yeah.
going
Well,
bad?
I think-
Yeah.
There he goes.
I think
it's. I think it's
I
over.
think you're like, wait, how did she know that I need a spelljamming helm? Because did Autumn ever mention that ever to her at all?
I don't think so.
No.
No. Yeah. Like,
He didn't even let on that was.
Yeah.
I mean, up until like right that second, but.
yeah.
Wait,
if you want-
question. I have a question.
Yeah.
Is Giles an earshot of this conversation at all?
You can be if you want to. Give me a
You and me are close enough to listen.
for sure. Yeah. I
Um,
think you hear that about the spelljamming helm, and I think that does that things for you where you're like, wait a minute. You're like, wait. How did she
Yeah.
know?
And did Autumn disclose that he's talking to, or he's on a date with a pirate?
Oh yes.
No, not like that.
Oh.
I
No,
think
yeah.
I
think
was the
Demi
one that
put two
said-
and two together, and I
That's right.
think Autumn didn't lie about who he was going with. It's just a
That's
matter
fair.
of whether or not Demi is sharing with everyone else.
That's perfect. That's exactly
What-
right.
What happened was you said I'm going on a date, and then you were like, I maybe need backup. And I was like, why would you need backup? Who are you going on a date with? And you said Fulgery, and I was like, okay, cool. And then later, offhandedly, I was like, yeah, we can't let him go on a date with a pirate and not have the.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
that.
I think you heard that
Okay.
that like it almost sounded like a joke, and you're like, huh? But as you're here, you're like, wait a minute. How did she?
Yeah.
You and me make eye contact at our little table. Should we bail him out?
This is getting a little bit.
but
This is getting a little bit mission critical of.
I would say
of
on
the
that
severity.
on the inside check though on him, it doesn't seem like she's like hostile. It's just like she said something that you never told her, right?
Mhm.
So it's like that's the thing that you catch on. You're like, wait a minute. Okay, but yeah, I think for you guys at the table, you're like, wait. If that realization, like, how does she know this? Is Autumn okay?
Like, well, actually, I think Giles is like putting possibly two and two together of like that one instance at the docks, right? And
Yeah.
then perhaps like maybe that person told their friends or something, and maybe one of those friends is this woman, right? And then Serve is just like Giles is starting to get a bit more panicked as like he started drawing these like possible lines.
we get a cut over to Thea just enjoying her meal, just having the best time of her life.
Just vibing. I'm
Just
chilling.
vibing. Her and Aerith are like, oh, but do you want to get? It's like, do you want to get
For
something
me-
else? It's my
For
treat.
me, Giles. Roll a deception.
Wait, what was that? Me roll a deception?
Yeah, everyone,
Yeah.
yeah. Natural
Ooh.
20.
Oh,
Shit, you're holding it
baby.
together. Okay.
Yeah.
We
You're not
both
shaken.
clock that she's asking about the spelljammer, but I don't know that you're thinking, oh fuck, they're after me. I think I will stand up and go over to the bar. Not right next to them. I'll just go to the bar to order a drink.
Yeah, and I think Fulgur's like, well, if you can always find one the old-fashioned way, but there are ways. I mean, I can always try and reach out and find something for you if that's what you wanted. But we don't really deal in that. All of our ships are either built for us or, we've repurposed and things like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's...
Mourn with that passive 20 perception. you notice that there's a human woman, very plain. As Demi goes over to the bar, she looks over from her conversation with a dragonborn and a goblin, and like eyes Demi the whole way through, looks at Fulgari, and kind of goes back to her conversation. As we move back to Aumin and Fulgari. Well, like I said, if you need... I don't really run into people who've been into the sunken isles out here, so...
Yeah,
If I can help you out, I'll help you out.
I appreciate that. The same goes for you too. I mean, if you guys need help, I'm around.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah, you don't really seem like the type, but...
Well, I mean, I'm not. I have my own limitations, I'll say, but
That's fair. Well,
I do enjoy working though, you know.
if we need you, we'll reach out. I'll be on here for a little longer.
Do you? This is another weird question for you. You don't happen to have anybody on your crew that's still a little green, by chance?
What do you mean?
A little fresh to the industry.
No.
Hmm.
Why do you ask? You can see her kind of like green eyes eyeing you carefully.
Just had kind of a weird run-in with somebody.
Who?
They just seem jumpy. I never really got their name.
Give me a persuasion check here. And you see Zhang, she's like,
Honestly, to be honest, I think that was a little more deceptive. Because Autumn does know a name.
For sure, yeah. You're right. I think she kind of sees you trying to like lead here. She's like, you can speak plainly with me. I mean, we've had a couple of drinks already.
Oh, I know.
We'll take the 5.
Yeah.
We'll take the 5. We'll take the 5.
That's why I just kind of agreed with her and let it hang.
Yeah. It's like, what are you getting at? You can see a serious look on Fulgari.
Well, I don't know. The people on Brawl are looking for enemies in one way or the other, you know?
Yeah.
And-
Can I get a red shift? Oh, 2 red shifts. We're leaving soon. Thanks.
Yeah, I think you see her Demi next to you. You can see that she kind of puts a hand in her hair. She's like, well, it seems you had a run-in with them, didn't you? And in this moment, with that 5, I think she saw directly through your lie.
I'd say Autumn's probably nodding his head, even if.
Why are you bringing up the 5 like that 0 stood a chance?
I was gonna say there's a couple people that she could be, them.
Yeah.
For some reason, my brain went to Hulatha first, but I know who she's talking about. So yeah. Autumn's just gonna agree.
Oh, yes, we can always. I'll be honest with you. That's why I know you were looking.
Oh well, yeah, I know that.
Well, they're fine. They're my partner for this little trip.
Makes
Just
sense. Yeah, I don't mean to like be rude either. Like I don't want to accuse them of being new. I was just given the way things went down. I was a little concerned.
Demi, as you
About-
walk back with your red shift, you walk past the human woman that's been eyeing you around, and she goes toward the bar, and is like, "Can I just get a wine? Is that fine? Thank you." And she waits for the drink. She's like kind of close.
Get
Go ahead,
back
Mark.
to the table. Down mine. Hand the other one to Giles. All right, we have to go.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
It's bad over there.
I could imagine. Like, wait, how bad?
He's falling apart.
He's just spilling.
He's spilling.
How much have
Oh,
I?
Jesus.
How much have I caught of all this?
Yeah, I think you've seen the whole interaction. And as we get cut to Aerith and they are having a good time right now. Luigi comes over and he's like, anything else you ladies want? He's like, I can always get you something from the house. Are you Shigar? You know Shigar, right? Right? You some of her friends? Don't worry about it. It's my place. And he offers you Thea some drinks and stuff. Floats over
Oh,
to the place.
Thea was like slightly tipsy at this point. And she's like, lay it on me, my guy. This is great. Great food. Great food. I love it.
No worry. No problem.
I'll say it cuts back to us where it's like Kyle's is asking Demi, it's like, should we tell Thea and Aerith that we should probably go?
Yeah, we should probably fuck around.
One's gonna on him with a question mark. I'm gonna walk over to you. It is you.
In this second, all of my friends, out of the corner of your eyes, you get the little wave, and all the windows and doors are suddenly brightly highlighted with gold light. And you know Demi's prepped for this to go wrong in the next few seconds.
I haven't seen you in forever, man. How are you doing?
You see Fulgur, he's like,
very
this is
good. How are you, Morn?
friend of yours?
Oh, am I?
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm interrupting.
No, you're fine. We went to high school together.
Oh,
we go way
nice.
back.
Yeah.
I'll say at
Is this your
this
girlfriend?
point is
No, we're just hanging out.
Give me a perception check. I think no, you see this for free more. She's like, she gets a little like flustered, and she's like, no, what?
I'll say at this moment while this roll happens, Kettle, I'm gonna sort of do a subtle command to Kettle to
Oh, yeah.
basically sort of like have him sort of like not like pounce like on Morn, but like sort of like, you know, like sort of like jump up like on him as if he's like just an excited dog, you know?
Well, who's
Someone get-
this?
Yeah, not one of the ones.
This is just my lucky day.
And then 5 seconds later, I'm just like, Kettle, come here. And I'm just like trying to like sort of like, you know, coming closer to the group now, where I'm just like, come on, boy, get off the nice man. It's like, and then I'm gonna sort of look up, be like,
Did you drink your drink?
is that Morn? Oh my god,
Giles?
Morn, how are you?
This is
My
crazy.
goodness.
I think.
Oh my god, what a wild day.
Yeah,
I think
did
we
you-
fully
did you
cut to
drink your
the.
drink?
We fully cut to the human woman just like face palming.
Donham is face palming at the exact same time.
The human was
Wrong,
just like,
I'm
oh
rolling
my-
I'm rolling a performance check.
for sure.
Same.
Please
It
pull
is-
this
it-
off.
Wait.
Please pull this off.
I was gonna.
God,
beg-
not the five.
I said to wait. No, it's too late.
No,
now.
no, Morn.
I was
Morn's
gonna beg you
performance,
for
like,
advantage.
Okay. Oh, you should have said that from the first part.
Just roll it.
Just asking you to wait.
He's like, wait a minute,
I
no.
rolled a
Nah,
10.
roll that
Then,
shit.
yeah, I think Morin, you catch the human woman just like face palming, like, holy shit.
So the shot is we've flipped the 180, so we're looking out of the bar. We've got Autumn facepalm, Fulgari, the woman also facepalm. Just behind them,
Saya drunk.
Giles and Morn have, I don't know, some stupid expression. They think they're doing great. In the background, Thea is sauced, and I'm drinking Giles' drink and walking over to Thea.
Yeah, and you see Aerith and they are just having a great
definitely-
time.
I definitely know I'm doing bad with insight.
Oh, yeah. I think Fulgari is like, hey, let's head outside.
Yeah.
And Fulgari will head out. The woman still stays there. It's like she says something like, says something under her breath. It's like, oh god, it could be anywhere else but here. The two of you guys walk out onto the
Yeah, I'm just
street.
gonna let them leave.
Wait.
Yeah?
Giles.
No, do you follow them?
Of course.
Okay, cool.
I go over to the other table. Okay, girls, finish your drinks. The boys have fucked up.
Okay.
But I'm
Eric's
having
like,
so much fun.
I know.
Yeah, it's about
it's like the
to
first time
not-
we've
it's
had
about to
had
maybe not
a
be
proper
fun.
drink. Okay, let me. All right, they
I'm just grumbling under my breath like someone's fucking staying low.
yeah, you guys actually can go out to like one of the outdoor seating places here at the Happy Beholder, and as you guys are out here, you know, Fulgari's like, well, I just wanted to go out to a place where we could be a little quieter, but these are friends, they can join us, that's fine. But yeah, was there anything else you wanted to ask me?
Well, I don't know. I mean, are you gonna be on Brawl for a bit? I mean, now that your
That works.
your goals are achieved.
For a little longer. Have to just wait for a pickup.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think it'd be kind of nice to do this again sometime.
Yeah, it would. So yeah,
Maybe somewhere a little quieter in the future.
so and I think, you know, they're having a bit of an aside, but like you guys are out in the outdoor seating. Give me another.
Way out.
Yeah, give me another perception check from Willow. Giles. As you guys are out here, like talking, she's like, okay, yeah. You know, she's facing toward you. I need Willow. L on his 6.
Hello, please.
Autumn, give me a perception check as you're out here with Fulgari kind of talking, and as the group is coming out here as well. Perception 22 is really great. As you guys are talking, you can't help but notice that there's like smoke around you.
Around me?
Yeah, like just in the area, like there's a thicker smoke that appears to like blow in.
That's weird. There's no wind on Brawl.
No, there isn't.
That's strange.
That's
As
probably Giles.
the rest of the group is walking out.
Walk out, see the smoke. Hey guys, did you do that?
I think Giles at this point sort of realizes the smoke that's surrounding him and everyone.
Oh.
Is it surrounding all of us or just
Yeah, is it? Who is it surrounding? Is it? Yeah, is it? Like,
In the general
the sides?
area, so it's like this street. It's Dock Street, like all on
It's
that
just,
like
like, in
outer
the air.
bar, the outer bar area. I'm on a 22.
is it?
It seemed like a building is on fire near us.
No,
Or
Oh.
is it like a? Is it like a fog?
it's
I
a
should say.
bit like a fog, but like you can smell that like smoke. It smells like cigar.
was
It
gonna
smells like
say, it smells
cigar
like that.
smoke.
Mm.
And as you're kind of talking, Fulgar's like, yeah, I mean, we could do this another time. That sounds good. And as you like are talking to her, you look behind her. You see the flash, like a silvery flash. What do you do in this moment? Silvery flash. It seems like you've been on Kryn. You know what ranged fire looks like. What a crossbow bolt looks like.
I was gonna say, does it seem like something is rocketing towards me, or is it more of like I see a horizontal, like I see something pass by?
Like you see the shine of a metal bolt on a building maybe 4 blocks away. What do you do in this moment?
Autumn is going to really, like, this is gonna be at most 2 seconds for all of this.
Yeah.
But Autumn is not even reading Fulgari's body language anymore, like not even really paying attention to her.
Yeah.
He is immediately just kissing her on the cheek, and I gotta go, and he's running past her towards. And as he's running away, probably away from everybody else, he's like, "Oh shit, everyone's behind me." So he's like looking over his shoulder, like waving people on towards him.
Yeah. So as you do that, as you get close, you hear the bolt go and go right next to Fulgari. You think it was honestly because of how you moved her. It goes past her. She's like, oh shit! And you see running out. The rest of you kind of see someone push past you, and say, "Get down!" As the change comes off, you see the changeling Giles that you saw the other day. You see that they have in their hand a black hatchet. And you see the Hell Scream tattoo. Around you all that are out here, you see the smoke forms, like the wisping smoke, cigar smoke forms into these dragon-like creatures as they surround you. And you see down the road a Hadozi kind of takes a long drag of a cigar, like, and blows out another one of those creatures. Like, Fulgar and me walk. And oh, look at you, Yolan Iros. Looks like I gotta take you in. Dead or alive. And that's where we're gonna end it.
Oh my god, that was such a good Tom Hardy and Peaky Blinders impression.
That's all I got for you this week. It ended a little early, but you know, we had to. We will see you, beautiful people, in
Some of you.
in the next one. Yeah.
You know you are.
Yeah, we know exactly who you are. We see you in the. You better like, comment, and subscribe. I see you. But yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Y'all be safe. Bye bye.
Fucking
My
despise
mind.
this guy.